Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week we've got so many 3D lives. Let's talk about it.
Welcome back, everyone. It's like hurricane season, but 3D lives.
Yes.
There are still so many, and you cannot ignore them. They're in your house.
It's 3D Lives Part 2.
Yes, last week we had 7 3D lives we talked about. This week we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's right, 5 more 3D lives that have occurred. Cameron is outside himself, beside himself, and probably down the street from himself at this point with excitement.
Oh, I'm a lot of selves. I'm multitudes.
He is Legion. Here to more.
I love 3D lives so much I've committed to mitosis.
Oh, that's excellent. That's impressive. Carlos, how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 723?
726.
Wow.
Hey guys, moral question. If you can see through the eyes of your ever self and the other you is in a room with a lot of bodies you don't recognize, is that something you've done?
Technically, they're all you, so yes.
Oh my god. Nerissa's 3D live occurred this week.
Yes, it did.
Speaking of bodies.
Let's start off with the big 3D lives, which were the debuts of the talents, the Hololive Advent girls that we haven't already gotten in 3D, into 3D. I'd like to point out there's some wondrous memes. Nerissa has been yelled at by her manager about 400 times in the past few days.
Okay.
And just in general, this has been a good time.
On the subject of managerial yelling, and also on the model, which is beautiful, she's got breasts like a shelf. You can store books on that woman, and they will not move.
Yes.
And I'm not talking A books. The Berserk hardcover.
Yes, the crony effect.
Yeah, like those.
It's obvious where all the Culvers has been going.
Wow. There's no way to have any decorum when discussing this model specifically. My lady is busted. That is insane.
Yes, she is stacked as high as a mountain. 2, actually. Yeah, her breastises are the bestises. They are quite large and imprestises. I don't know what else to say. God damn. God damn! Sorry.
You're no Dr. Seuss, but you're something. So all that to say is she had a 3D live, and if you've seen the others, you kind of have a vibe for what's going to be happening. Every 3D live kind of matches the personality.
Will there be music?
Yeah, I guess there will be, including some of her original songs, which I appreciate. I think I'm pretty forward with I like the talent's original music. Say My Name, which fucking rules. And then she performed Love Machine with Louis and Kiara with a surprise Yago appearance. I didn't get far enough in to see, my bad.
It was
He got
just like
thrown off the stage.
It was just like one of the floating cutouts of him wandering around.
What is wrong with these people?
And then they pushed him off the stage.
Yeah.
To continue to spoil the guests, she also sung a song with Kiara.
Real quick, though, she did apologize to him on Twitter afterwards. She was like, sorry for pushing you.
Sorry, my bad. We also had Kiara with Marine and Callie, which I like this because didn't she cite Marine as like one of her biggest inspirations for Vtubing?
So, I believe so.
Yes, during her thing, she's like, I like Marine because she's perverted and funny, and I kind of want that vibe.
Yes. So Nerissa got so the first thing that happened was Love Machine with Louis and Kiara, right? Mm-hmm. Well, she did Say My Name by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's her song.
Just that's her song.
It'd be weird if someone else came in.
Check out the EP available now.
Yes.
And then she got Kiara and Louis out there. And the surprise Yago. We did that whole thing. And then afterwards we had Nerissa with Marine and Callie. And they did In My Feelings, which is on her first EP, right?
Yep, it's also the name of her EP.
That's right, it is. That makes sense.
I'm so good at the things I do.
Okay. And then how did she finish it out?
She finished it off another song off the new EP, Sweetest Scarlet, which I believe is a city pop-esque song. Oh. I'm a fool. It's one of these two songs is city pop-esque, either In My Feelings or Sweetest Scarlet. I don't know how to say...
Sweetest Scarlet is the one that's like, Sweetest Scarlet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a song people thought was about Elizabeth.
Oh.
Yeah, My Sweetest Scarlet.
Like they're gay women.
Have you ever been so gay you write a love song within a month of meeting them? I have.
Once.
Yeah. I've been kind of overloaded because I've been looking forward to Nerissa doing more music. But I'm not going to lie, last week is like the most albums I ever had on my lap to listen to. There was like 4 new albums of bands I listened to, and all of them were at least an hour. So I'm still not caught up with those fellas.
And then you've got Nerissa's EP.
Yeah, which is coming soon. You know,
It's out now. You can get it right now.
it's here now. I've listened to it. It's so good.
It's on Spotify.
And it's probably on Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music.
A bunch of them, yes. It's also got 4 songs. Say My Name, obviously. Sweet as Scarlet, of course. In My Feelings, which is the name of it. And then Shatter.
Shatter's pretty much the only one we haven't
caps.
heard then.
Shatter was actually my favorite.
Oh, shit. The only one I haven't heard. I would love to talk to you about it.
She also posted all of the lyrics to Twitter, if you're interested.
Yeah.
I wonder, did she write them or does she have help with them? I'm curious.
Lyrics are by Nerissa Ravencroft
Cool. So she's
and
there.
Chris Roche for Say My Name.
Thanks, Chris.
Nerissa Ravencroft and Kazunari Okada for Sweet as Scarlet.
Cool.
In My Feelings is just her. And Shatter, the lyrics are by Moni, M-O-N-I-I.
Huh.
So there you go. Composition by a ton of different, very talented and skilled folks.
Yep, it's usually multiple producers.
And then looks like all of the mastering is by Biongo.
Yeah, usually. Mastering, you usually want one guy. That way the album has cohesion.
Makes a lot of
And
sense.
the vocal tuning and timing for it was done by Miori Celeste.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
our girl.
it was. Hell yeah. The description. There's an official description of the EP.
Oh my God.
This EP features 4 songs inspired by the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, respectively.
Oh, so she's going out of her way to like have like multiple eras. I didn't know. That's actually smart.
Progressive. As the music progresses with the decades, the songs themselves tell the story of a girl's progress through a relationship, featuring a seduction song, a love song, a breakup song, and a recovery song. Come share the journey through her feelings.
So that has a funny connotation where it's like you're in love and fine for 20 years, you break up for 10 years, and then you take 10 years to feel better.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes it takes a minute. You got to heal at your own pace.
I'm 50 years old and I'm finally healed. Thank you, Nerissa Ravencroft.
Time for round 2. Where's Marine?
The age of 54 is in demand. I laugh. If you're 54 and you're watching the podcast, I'm sorry.
High five. Thanks for hanging out. That's
Yeah.
all I say.
Remember to schedule those appointments you need all the time now.
Don't forget to buy Tylenol. So there you go. That's all of the music from this and her new EP. Again, available on all the normal places. And I think you can order a physical copy from Hololive.
Yeah, you always can. You always can. And that's always $70 before shipping.
Yeah, I think usually EPs aren't that bad. I think they're like 15, 20, right?
$20 is insane
22.
for 4 songs.
I think it's like $22 is normally the thing.
Let me grip my feet into the ground.
So either way, outside of the music, which was all wonderful and great, we also had
Yeah, don't mind us.
some sketch comedy.
We're disassembling our sandwich. When you watch it, it's all in a very pleasing order.
Yeah.
But here on Super Chat's podcast, you get it disassembled without joy.
Yeah. You get some music here, you get some sketches there. Who wants to take over the delicious demonic dishes?
I want to talk about because it's the only part I saw the whole way through.
all you then, bud.
So we start with a little bit of a cooking show. Nerissa, first of all, is a lovely host. I note this because Nerissa, in all the voice packs, when you click through it, it's a lot of like, good, and she did okay. Oh, my fucking God, Nerissa, Jesus Christ. She has a really good voice, and she literally has like near perfect actress level control of it. So like whenever she goes, "Hi, welcome to Nerissa Ravencroft's 3D Live," I was kind of like, I was overwhelmed by how professional it felt. So then she goes right into a cooking show, which feels even more professional, which to me just, again, all the talents get a lot of say in their 3D lives. I think it says a lot about her vibe. Like she already made like a kind of bullshit horror story that doesn't work on purpose because like, I'm not in this, I don't care. Bibu made a fucking goo goo gaga meme fest in a happy garden. And Nerissa makes a very professional on-stage show. And it starts with cooking with her, Kiara, and Louie, which they're all birds. And something else of note, which you may have forgotten if you're not a big fan of Madam Web like me, Louie is very good at speaking English.
Yeah. She's definitely at least conversational.
100%.
Conversational light, I'd say.
Yeah, like she keeps up. She understands everything you say, but she might take a second to find the right word to match your energy.
Yes. But overall, she's got a good functional working language going.
So yeah, they're doing some goofy ass kind of cooking. You can tell it's not fake cooking when Nerissa picks up all the onions perfectly and sets them all down perfectly. Nuh-uh, you gotta wipe your hands like twice, lady. That's not how onions work. It's fake cooking, but they're having fun with the 3D.
The food is real.
The food is real.
Because they do some tastings.
Yeah.
So the first food they made, oh yeah, thank you for taking a note of it. I did not memorize in my head. Can you pronounce it?
Niku Jaga,
Thank you. I was scared.
which it's meat stew.
Yeah, it's meat stew. It's very homely.
Can I
Yeah,
do it? Okay.
yeah, of course.
Niku it means meat.
Oh.
That's my name in Japanese. Hi, I'm Nick.
Oh, meat.
You can call me meat.
Meatless.
Niku. And then jaga is short for jagaemo, which is potato.
Oh, meat potato.
So you smash them together, you got Niku Jaga, which is meat and potato.
Ninjago.
Yes.
The Lego set.
Available now. Sets sold separately.
Available now. Each set sold separately.
There it is. So yes, Niku Jaga, meat and potato stew.
Yeah, I was actually kind of really interested in that because she had like the actual whole recipe on screen.
Yeah, like you can just fucking cook it.
You can make it. You can make Niku Jaga right now based on Louis' recipe, and it's her recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cute. Speaking as a chef, I mean, I made some ramen for the boys. The broth wasn't homemade, but I like to cook
good.
a lot. The pork was me, dude. I slow cooked that, and I'm really proud of it. After that,
So real quick, I want to
sorry, flying.
I want to guess at one thing. The food was real.
Yes.
The cooking was, real. The cooking was staged and all that. Do you think she just brought like a crock pot of this stuff to work with her that day?
Yeah, 100%. It's
Okay.
probably even her crock pot.
Yeah, I know. Like I can see her rocking up and being like, "Guys, I got the stuff."
I remember in the joke now where like they're cooking and they do the cook show thing where it's like we have a further edition prepared, but Louis jokes like we will use magic. Skip 10 minutes. It's like, oh no, not enough magic. And they skip a little bit more forward, like they're goofing. It's a really weird trio to see goofing together. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just don't see Louis in a lot of stuff, but she did fine. She did great.
So it's a couple members of Holotori.
Yeah, it's Holotori.
Holobirds,
the
and then-
honorary member and the two already full-fledged.
Yeah, the like member in training, which is
Yeah.
Nerissa.
So following this, we get Kiara's specialty. Unsurprisingly, is fried chicken. So this is the tough part about fried chicken. Boys, we've all been through this. You gotta start by killing the chicken on the spot. Not just any chicken.
But what chicken?
It's Jimmy,
My boy.
your boy.
My boy.
Go get him, yeah. Comfort him.
It's okay, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
He's my chimkin boy.
It's so
Not
funny.
only does he get killed, he gets humiliated and stripped first.
I wasn't prepared for how matter of fact they were going to be about it.
Yeah, Nerissa just feather plucks the hell out of him. Poor sweet Jimmy.
My name is Tyler Johnson from PETA, and we are boycotting Hololive.
So he gets plucked, and then he gets she pulls out a knife, and she's like, just gonna put him down here, and she pulls off like the leg, and she's just like, here we go, let's cook him.
To be fair, if you're a Kiara fan, you're numb to her mascots getting killed.
I'm gonna move her a little further away from Jimmy real quick on the table here.
Trust it together.
So yeah, that was her fried chicken. Kiara then took the leg and fried it up and made it delicious. All of the food looked very good because it was like very obviously like the digitized pictures of
Yeah.
really good food,
It's pretty straightforward. They got a 3D, whatever the hell. And then at the end of it, we got Nerissa soup, which has a lot of, I'm going to use this word unironically, sus ingredients.
Yes. Including Shiori eggplant, a sapling that she ripped the leaves off of, some ponda rings, basically things that represented a bunch of different members of Hololive. So there you go. She threw it in a pot, cooked it up, a big witch's cauldron,
The Avengers of soup.
and then she bullied her coworkers into trying it.
I don't like the imagery of donuts sitting on top of broth.
I imagine like that's
Yeah.
some sort of like a purple jello or something, but
It's not. It's like cursed soup from the cursed hells.
fair enough.
If you eat it, you don't go to heaven.
Fair.
Then they did their little song and dance. And after that, we get the next segment.
The play rehearsal. So
Yeah.
this was a Marine and Callie. Well, I guess Kiara and Louis leave.
Yes.
And then we get Marine and we get Callie, and they do a play rehearsal. They're I'll be 100% honest. I have no fucking idea what this was.
Yeah.
Marine was wearing a mustache disguise, and then it was revealed that she was not who she was claiming to be. And Nerissa was like, "You were the beautiful woman I loved the entire time. Why did you look so ugly?" And then Kylie was like, "I don't know." And then Marine was like, "I poisoned the captain with a banana." It was not a whole lot made sense here, but Marine is a beautiful young girl who's 17 forever, and she killed the captain with a banana, and because the captain was allergic to banana. I don't. That's about everything I could figure out. I just loved how worried Marine was, and she kept saying banana.
Sorry, I'm reading through comments. I got some more context.
Okay, go ahead.
Apparently, at some point, Nerissa's promotional art had accidentally said "demon of soup." So I guess they embraced that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's been a meme since the very beginning
God,
of her.
I'm a silly goof. I'm a silly goober.
So that was the whole soup thing, but that was good context because we did not mention it.
Look at that. We're a cultural podcast. We're getting fans, non-fans up to date. Everyone's on the same page now. You now understand VTubers. So let's talk more about the pirate who's friends with the creator of Undertale.
Yes. I don't know. This was a weird segment. It was pretty funny. I liked it, but I'll be honest, the cooking segment was my favorite. I liked it a lot more.
I didn't fully get the theater segment. I watched a bit of it, but this is around the time where my eyes started to get really heavy and the weekend was really rough. And I started thinking thoughts about like, man, what am I doing with my life? And am I really going to go to a VTuber podcast and talk about this thing I barely understand?
Brainworms.
All the worms are active.
They wake up at night.
I should write an album and the title's just Brainworms and every song is called Brainworms.
I have a good song title for you for that album, but I'm not going to say it right now because then someone will steal it.
I can't believe people are song title sniping on the Super Chat Super VTuber Super Podcast.
Maybe it's not that good and I'm just worried. Cameron, maybe.
Nick, I want you to know you're worth it. And I'd love we should discuss the next part of the stream.
Okay, that's fair.
Carlos, did you have anything to add about the theater segment? Because I think me and Nick were kind of off put by it a little bit.
It was weird.
Yeah, okay. So all three of us like kind of got it, but kind of didn't.
And there was some funny parts to it, but I'm like, I'm not a theater person. This is just kind of weird.
I'm
to
a
me.
theater person. You're okay.
It didn't speak to me personally, but I'm here for it.
That's art for you. I mean, not everything can be fucking Wayne for Godot.
It was hilarious with just Marine sitting there being awkward about everything, though.
Cameron claims to be theater, proceeds to make theater reference. Nick looks puzzled.
I didn't claim to be a theater.
Fucking doll's house.
Yeah, I did love Marine just constantly being like, but banana.
But banana.
That was my favorite.
Marine's so
part,
naturally funny.
it's like Fubuki doing crowd work. At
Oh my
Anime
god,
Boston
Anime
last
Boston.
year.
Jesus Christ.
Just naturally doesn't matter. Just hum eats bay. Like, you know, whatever. Just
Whole
does
audience
things.
really upset.
Hum eats burger. Just really funny stuff. Anyways, cool segment. We got another song after that, as we already mentioned, and then we got merch.
I'm going to try to fly through merch because we have a lot of merch, but I still like talking about some of it.
Yeah.
This one doesn't feel... Okay. Nerissa Ravencroft, first anniversary celebration. It's also her 3D Live. Here's what you get. Cool Summer Nights acrylic diorama stand. I'm going to point out the art for this is gorgeous. I always like to point out when I actually really like the art. This is really good art. Something about the style is kind of naturalistic and real. There's the Going Out with Nerissa crossbody bag. I'm going to be honest with you, viewers. I can't pull off a crossbody bag. I hope you can and you purchase it.
I can't pull one off, but I might still want it.
Next up is the Break Time with Nerissa tumbler. I'll be honest, audience. I don't really like having tumblers in my life because the lid. Now I'm fucked. How do you dishwash a lid? It never makes sense. Jailbird plushie keychain. I was this close to buying it. I refuse to buy a plushie keychain. That bitch gets wet one time when you're looking your car's out in the rain. Ugh. There's a voice pack which you should fucking buy because Nerissa voice packs are unreal.
I need to get on that shit.
Nerissa's up there in like Bay tier because Bay the Rat has strangely good voice packs to the point that like I can't like listen to some of them because the feelings are too strong.
There's a certain level I also refuse to engage with.
Yeah,
That's why I can't watch any of Alias Anono's stuff because she goes so hard it makes me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a certain level of like, no, I can't let myself enjoy this too much.
my emotion was like I remember Bay one Valentine's Day did the whole thing. It was a little too good. I got a little scared. Like, bravo, ma'am. Bravo. I hope you get voice acting gigs.
You cannot encourage these feelings in me. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, there's scary feelings that I don't consent to in this one-way relationship where you don't know me. Oh, wait, she does know me. Never mind. She knows me from a 3-minute encounter. I mean, she remembers me to this day. Wait for me, babe.
I'm sending her a picture of you tomorrow. I'm gonna tweet it at her and be like, "Do you remember this man?"
And then she replies and says, "Wow, that looks like a man who's lost at least 27 pounds. Way to go."
Good job.
Wow, bae, you're so cool. And so is this Nerissa pack, which you can buy for $100 total.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Very
All right.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So is there anything else in general with the Nerissa thing we'd want to drill down on?
There's nothing in particular that I want to point out, Carlos.
No, it was a much more down to earth and chill showcase, honestly.
So I think there's a good point for people listening. I want to drill down with the audience just for 1 second before we move on. We've always had a lot of conversations behind the scenes about how much time we should dedicate to 3D lives and concerts in general, because they're tricky content for us to discuss. They tend to have no meta impact on the industry, so I struggle to come up with stuff, and I usually only see so much of them. And Carlos loves the music, Nick loves the music, and I'm cool with it. But it's like, it's hard to talk about how good people sing. This is a common issue. It's just hard to say they sing good or really make much commentary, because they all sing good.
It's kind of hard whenever the point in being Hololive, like a requirement in being Hololive, is you must be at least willing to do it.
So
Yeah. And that's like, I don't have a problem talking
Yeah.
about like event 3D lives like this, where
these are
like,
different for sure.
Like the debuts are happening. There's music, there's guests, there's people, there's discussion in English. Like we have things we
the
can
JP
dissect a little bit. We can, joke and like make inferences, and there's things to bite into.
Yeah, but with all that in mind, I'm curious with the audience. Have you guys preferred it when we go like slower with these and dig in like we used to, or kind of this time where I feel like we really flew through Nerissa's 3D?
Yeah.
Because like if you guys prefer we go fast, we'll make it a point to try to go faster on these from now on. That way it kind of gets us to the meatier stuff we have more insight to bring to. Mm-hmm. Or if you're
Also,
okay with us like wasting our time really talking about, we'll relax.
Like I feel like this probably was a decent balance on this one.
This one felt perfect to me, but if the audience doesn't feel that way, I'll gladly change gears.
Yeah, I'm just this is where like I'm at with it. I think the Fuwamoco one, like we can spend about the same amount of time
Yeah.
to get into chew into it a little bit. But I'll be real with you, I love Tokiyomi Towa. I do not think we're going to spend the same amount of time talking about her 3D live where she sang a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
Like there's just not as much for us to bite into there. It's all in Japanese, so and even then there's not really any discussion. It's a concert. It's not really a 3D live event thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I get you.
Yeah, and most with those, I turn on the auto-generated, translated subtitles, and I attempt to pick something up every once in a while.
Yeah. Also, just for the sake of it, I do think we missed a piece of Nerissa merch, but I can't remember what it is, because they're all getting special merch for their 3D debuts. That was announced during their 3D debuts, but still isn't available.
I think we're gonna get that when they do like a big collab 3D live.
That's right, which is coming up this weekend.
Yes.
So the important thing from that is like Shiori has her belt, and that's the one that sticks out to me. Bibu has her slippers, and that sticks out to me. I don't know what Nerissa's getting.
Me neither, actually.
And I actually don't remember what Fuwamoco is getting. But they're all getting special like merch for these for these 3D debuts as well, as their like 1 year anniversary merch that they have available. So that's something I did want to clarify real quick. But yeah, I think our timing is adjusting on the 3D lives, and it's probably going down overall. But
Well, this is also an outlier couple of weeks because there was like a dozen 3D streams in 2 weeks. So.
at a certain point, I'm not going to lie to you, I can only watch so many concerts in a 2-week span and really be interested whenever I have a live one coming up, and that's really where my focus is.
I know what you mean. Because like my feeling is like I feel like the live concert is going to be the first one I really, really, really enjoy. Because that's going to be a very different energy. Because even if a song's playing that I frankly don't know, like they're covering an anime OP I don't care about, I'm going to be in a crowd of people who love this song. And I can match their energy and just love it with them.
I'm going to cry at this concert, I want you to know.
I don't know
What's
what
going
will
to happen.
If Fauna plays Let Me Stay Here, I'll cry.
I can guarantee at some point I will have tears on my face.
It's just a fairy tale.
I've wanted to go to like a concert of this style since Hatsune Miku first appeared in New York City like a decade ago.
That's a real nerd.
And so like I've never had the chance. This is the first time. I'm sort of perpetually losing my shit right now because it's one of those things where it's okay. So It's like when I went to Japan. And like for the like 2 months after I bought my plane ticket, like I would just occasionally remember, oh my God, I'm going to Japan, you know? And like every once in a while, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to get to see all the Hololive English girls on a stage. And there's going to be Japanese guests there too. Fucking Hoshimanchi Suisei is going to be there. That's when I will cry. Like when she is on stage and like in her glory, I'm going to cry. I just want you to be aware.
So you say so beautiful. Why is she kissing Calliope more?
I don't care. I'm here for it. That woman can have as much gay in her heart as she wants, and I love her all the same.
Suisei just killed 5 audience members.
Is that all? Why wasn't it me? It could have been me.
Thank you for killing me, Suisei.
I want to look into her eyes. The last things I see on this world. As she as she lifts the axe above her head one more time, and I just go, Worth, and then. Thank you, Suisei.
With all that in mind, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for letting us yap.
Oh, yeah.
We will now proceed. Ah, fuck, I should have worn the shirt. For Fuwamoco's 3D Live.
That's right. It was Fuwamoco's 3D Live debut as well. They had the longest debut because there's 2 of them.
Bau Bau.
Bau Bau. Can we get it?
Bow bow.
There we go.
Let me open up my drink. Oh, that was such a natural point to open my drink.
Should have done it into the microphone, wouldn't you?
It's
All right.
fine, I'll make it quieter.
Good. Fuwamoco's 3D Live. Quick stats, over 90,000 concurrent viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy.
Insane for a 3D debut. I was one of them. I watched this one live, which was really good, really fun. I chatted with one of my friends while we were watching this. And it was cute as all hell.
VOD gang, how you doing?
I tuned in live for the last 2 songs, and then I watched the whole thing over again later.
That entitles you to join me in looking down on Cameron.
Carlos.
And to the other VOD gang
You have
members.
the chance to do the funniest thing.
That's right. You can talk about Fuwawa's physics.
Don't fucking do it. You would not.
I'm just going to say
You are
Nerissa's not the only
going to fucking
one.
mention those floppers.
How many pancakes do you think she weighs?
Fucking passioned.
What?
What?
What do you call them? The dogs are barking.
Arf, arf.
Woof, woof. Meow.
I'm going to say it. Whatever bra she's wearing, it's not doing the job.
There is no bra.
Those puppies are free.
Those
No, she was
sweater puppies.
she was different, but also the same from Nerissa. That
Yeah, somehow Fuwawa was significantly more lewd.
she had the so you know Nerissa, she had the model. Fuwawa had the physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking step round. Dead or alive beach volleyball.
Yeah, there was a lot to look at when it comes to Fuwawa because,
The studio was a little hotter that day because the computer was struggling to keep up.
yeah, her dress is also basically the size of a t-shirt. So we got a lot of, I believe the term, the professional term is shimapan.
I'm glad we're sticking by what our professional. I didn't go to college for that. I'm
She
sorry.
had
Yes,
some
as-
striped blue underwear.
Yes, as Mint on social media made sure to correct people on the real term for it.
Shimpan. Hopefully, you know. If you know, you know. If you looked carefully, though, you got to see that she wasn't the only one. Mokoko also was wearing some
Fascinating.
pink and white
Whoa.
pantsu.
Whoever's editing the podcast, please timestamp this part panty talk. Thank you. You're doing a good job.
Breaking down all the doors. Yeah, you got a lot of panty shots in this one. This was a panty shot extravaganza. At one point, Mokoko has the camera and she's just it's a gravure. And if you know, do you know what a gravure film is? You've never heard of this term? You're not in the idol sphere. It's fine.
Keep me the fuck out.
Carlos, have you heard of this?
I am aware of what it is.
So a gravure for Cameron and for everyone else involved is a sexy video of a girl basically doing fuck all. She stands and she poses a bunch of different ways.
It is one.
Like in Yakuza.
Yes, that's what a gravure is.
God, I hate those.
It is
They're
one.
really awkward.
It is one step down from a full-on adult video.
Yeah, it is. It's not pornography. It's tasteful. It's usually the girl wearing some revealing clothes, a bikini, these sort of things, and they basically pose and do sexy poses for like a little while in front of the camera.
They're so-
and the camera like focuses on them and like rotates around them and zooms in on the boobs and
Yeah,
that's what a gravure is.
It's your award for winning at Patchy Slot.
Yes. And so that was like Mokoko's being like, we're making a gravure, and I'm just like, oh my god.
It would be those two.
Mokoko.
It would be those two.
These girls steeped in culture. So yeah, there was a bunch of different fun stuff that happened during this. I just wanted to highlight, the important things. Panties and gravures. How are you doing, Cam?
I'm okay.
Good.
He's still with us.
Oh no, what does that mean? It sounds like there's a point where I leave?
Maybe.
Ow.
So yes, they also like show off their claws, and they have cute little moments where they go back and forth and they show off the models. Of course, you got to do that. Eventually, Corona and Okayu appear.
Oh yeah, dog and cat.
Dog and cat. We got Wan, Bau Bau, and
Neon.
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 And they get to hug the cat.
Neon.
They 3D hug Okayu. It's like a moment.
Yes.
It was beautiful, wonderful. Then they sing, of course.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of singing throughout this, of course. Songs including "Lifetime Showtime," which is the one they sang to start off the show. Then they sang "Inu Neko Seishu Masakari" with Korone and Okayu. After that, it was "Saikyo Ox Keikaku." Then "Born to Be Baudel," which is their new original song, which just came out.
I would give anything for it to just be them covering "Born to Be Wild." And not change
Born
anything.
to be Baudel. Following that, we got Samishi Netaigyo. And then the last song was Kimigatame from Utewaramono, which is a PS2 game. It was a very pretty song.
I will say a lot of these songs, especially like all these ones that are just in Japanese, I put them in that like that. If you look them up, most of them are like 2000s Japanese games.
Yep.
Like PlayStation 2 games and like visual novels and that sort of thing.
I knew that I really liked Fuwamoco when they broke out of PlayStation 2. What were they playing for a long time? They started playing the only Sakura Wars game that ever came out in like English officially, I think. It was on like PS2 or like Sega Saturn or something.
They played some of the old Toho games before too.
Yeah, they're just nerds. They're just nerd ass girls.
They really dig into the more niche Japanese games.
Yeah, and like the fact that they were playing that on they were like, we bought a PS2, we can finally stream PS2 games, and I was like, what?
You've been allowed to do this whole time?
So I don't know. It was just really funny. They've played games no one else literally like in Hololive has ever touched. I just want to like, except for maybe like Okayu and Korone,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Actual Japanese members.
Yeah, exactly. There was a fun little segment where Perocino showed up. They beat the shit out of him because he was being a cheeky bugger.
It's right after his fucking birthday. That's how they treat him?
That's how they treated him on his birthday too. I mean,
Fuck. Why did they hate him so much? Why does he hate them so much?
he's just got one of those spiky personalities,
My favorite thing, this is a huge sidetrack to the birthday stream. I like how even when they're doing the voice for him, we still have their little fucking quirks. Like, I'm Pero, I'm a mean guy, okay?
It's so good.
Oh my god, so fucking Christ almighty.
It's fantastic. So yes, we got a little Perocino segment, and then he got blasted off like Team Rocket did.
Good fucking riddance.
There, he's gone. He's out forever. And then eventually we also had another fun segment in Akihabara. And I want to tell you, as someone who's visited Akihabara, whenever this happened, and I was chatting with one of my friends about it, I was just like, this is fucking accurate. It is 100% just a street there. It's like the main street in Akihabara.
They just plastered their own custom like advertisements over everything.
Yeah, but like the buildings were recognizable. The Yago, there was an arcade that said Yago. It was spelled Y-A-G-O, and that's because the arcades in Akihabara are branded as Gigo. Mm-hmm. Get in the gaming oasis is what it's short for. But it's literally just like a direct reference, and I fucking loved that. Also, they had the train in the background. Like it's just Akihabara. It's so accurate. It's so good. Whoever designed that did a great job, by the way. And so they have some ponderings, and then they get in a fight over the last pondering, and it's a real fight.
Yeah, like I think it's really, really, really worth emphasizing. This is a real battle.
Yes.
This isn't anime bullshit. They're hitting each other.
This is like a solid 10-minute fight, too.
Not just a fight. This is like traditional wrestling.
Yeah. It's like way more.
They're trying to pin each other.
It's the most physical thing we've ever seen happen in this room.
Bibu wasn't allowed to roll.
Yeah. What the fuck was up with this? These fucking girls can tussle?
And I was reading about that because, like, again, like, Bibu had an entire Dark Souls reference during her 3D debut, but she wasn't allowed to roll. And then as it turned, like, everybody was talking about that, and one person was just like, guys, Bibu hurts herself when she's trying to not. Like, there's no way they were going to let her roll. She'd break in half. And I was like, all right, that's actually a good point, though. Because, like, Fuwamoco, they were sisters. They beat the tar out of each other on the regular, I'm sure. If you have siblings, you just know. You just beat the tar out of each other when you're kids. So they're probably just used to this. But also, there's no way these two aren't huge wrestling fans, right?
Yeah, well, apparently people dug into like the financials for Cover, and they actually found that they had hired a real Japanese wrestling company to train them.
Yes.
What the fuck is this?
Apparently, there's some credits for this, and that they were listed in the credits too.
Yeah,
They probably helped with choreography most of all.
yeah. Apparently the company that they hired is known for doing specifically a lot of exhibition matches.
I'd imagine it's like as soon as they got Fuwamoko's proposal, it's like, we think it'd be funny to fight each other, okay? They go, okay, we're gonna hire someone so you don't get hurt. And by the time they're done, like, people's like, I want to roll on the ground. It's like, no, you don't. No, just be happy with what you have, okay? It's gonna. Oh god, they got me doing it. Just do that. Whatever. Fuck you.
No, I think it honestly comes down to the fact that Bibu smashed her face on Mokoko's knee or whatever a week or two ago, and they were just like, you're already hurt. Let's not have you roll around. You'll break your arm or something.
I would have paid any amount of money for this to be the revelation that their models have a bleeding system.
That would have been awesome too. That probably would have pushed some boundaries.
Wow, I don't feel too good, okay? I need a blood transfusion.
Oh, my blood's coming out.
Okay.
Oh. Dies. At one point, there's a big hammer that comes out.
Yeah, the chair.
Let's be real. The best part is the steel chair. Just fucking Fuwawa yanks a steel chair out of nowhere.
The hammer's like some Amy Rose bullshit. The steel chair is seeped in a record of violence.
Yes.
She literally just walks up and just hits her over the head with the steel chair.
So good. And I love that at some point Mokoko gets the hammer and like starts hitting Fuwawa, and if you listen, Fuwawa's like, Mokoko, it's a squeaky hammer. It doesn't really hurt. Like, it's just like these little moments that are so fucking funny. I don't know. Like, the entire segment is phenomenally well made, phenomenally produced. Like, it's just excellent from the word go. Looking at both of these 3D debuts as a whole, I think it's really great that, like, I saw something from Kiara and she's just like, Nerissa practiced her ass off on the choreography. Like, she had to learn how to do choreography. Nerissa, trained singer. Very, very good singer. Nerissa apparently has never danced in her life.
I know the feeling.
Same. But so Nerissa had to work really hard on her choreography, and she did really good. Fuwamoco, they've been dancing forever, probably. I don't think they needed any training. I think they were just like, all right, this move, this move, this move. We got it.
I feel like they wake up and they just do this dance in the morning while getting the eggs fried up.
Yeah, like, if Fuwamoco are very, very good when it comes to choreography. That's something that I can pick out about them and be like, yeah, they are super practiced when it comes to like idol choreography, dancing, these sort of things. So them getting 3D models is probably going to be very huge for them because I have the feeling we're going to see just straight up choreography streams from them or something.
There's no going back, ruffians.
Yeah, like they're doing moves it perfectly in sync that like there's no way they are not practiced hands at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Theirs was definitely a very high quality choreography. I was intimidated by like the first song.
I just want to say I'm super impressed with it. It's really good stuff.
It's also a good time to mention, since they teleport back from Akihabara to perform their next song, their stage is their family home.
Yes.
Which I like. I don't know. I'm obsessed with characters' lore and story. I like the vibe of we left jail. We're roaming around. Okay, it's time to go home. Let's play Sega Saturn.
Yeah, like
It's like
they,
you were
they
in
just
jail.
go back to the Northwest Passage where they're from, and they like go to their family home, and they're like Bau Bau, and then
Bau Bau.
go to bed.
Fucking runaway fugitives. The police are still looking for you.
Let's see what Mama Puppy and Daddy Puppy are.
We're back from jail. Welcome back. So is me and the pop. No prison can hold us.
I mean, they got them that dog in them.
They do got that dog in them.
I believe. Also, they read out some messages at the end, and then they had their normal like message that pops up. It was very cute, very sweet, very wholesome stuff at the end, just in general. All right, anything you want to point out that you really loved here, Carlos?
I think we've got all of it.
Yeah, that we did the full play-by-play on both of these. It was worth doing, worth diving into because these two were fantastic debuts. Congratulations to everyone in Advent for their 3D debuts. They were all very fun to watch, super engaging. Each one of them had its own supremely impressive thing about it, I feel like. Like I said, the choreography in the Bau Bau Dogs debut was phenomenal. Nerissa's singing, as always, was top tier. Shiori is a goddamn goofball, and I'm here for it. And Bibu memes like no one else. Like,
And it never stops.
yeah, all of these were rock solid performances in my opinion. So, you guys have any other thoughts on these things?
Guess we'll see what they're going to do as a group.
That I'm
Wrestle.
excited for. The dogs show up wrestling. Shiori's like, I don't think that's, and then Fuwa is just like, no, we're wrestling.
Oh wow, Nerissa, a cage match. Is that what you want to do? Put me in a cage. I feel like Shiori would be upsetting the fight. Wow, you hit really hard. I guess you must like me. Right? Like, the running commentary would just be like, very shut up, shut up, shut up.
I just want to hit her harder so she stops talking.
I already know Nerissa, if you hit her, she hits you back. She goes, oh my God. Nerissa has a tendency to just go, oh my God, and it kind of frees up whenever she's upset.
100%.
Source cited her playing Terrario Shiori. There's a lot of moments where Nerissa's very quiet.
I just like, I see in my mind Nerissa with her hand on Bibu's forehead as Bibu's swinging at her.
Oh, fuck, that's embarrassing.
And Bibu's like, I'm going to get you.
And yet somehow Bibu's the one who wins the exhibition match. Like, as they're all...
Bibu's like, go beep yourself.
No, as they're all fighting, you just hear Bibu's little glass slippers climbing up the ladder to get the briefcase.
I got it. And she like falls and like smacks herself in the head with it and passes out.
Bibu text.
I want to see the Hololive Royal Rumble now.
Please, Hell in
Wait
a
a minute.
Cell money match. Let's do it.
Don't we do this sometimes?
Holo wrestle, huh?
God, I want that so bad. It's so fucking funny.
Here we go, creating scenarios. That won't happen.
All right, you know what will happen though? You'll be able to buy the Fuwamoco merch for their 1 year anniversary.
Their first year anniversary.
Are you gonna take this over?
Yeah, I always do. Fuwamoco, first anniversary celebration, contains the following. Fuwamoco, happy puppy. Happy. Happy. It's a robe thing that I always forget exists until it comes back into my life.
It's a happy coat. They're advertising coats for whenever you're at their concerts and you wear them and you're just like, yeah.
If you see this, do not trust this man. This is a scary person.
I bought 3.
There's the Bau Bau keychain, which is from an artist I don't recognize immediately, but I've seen them around a lot. They credit the illustrator, but I can't speak Japanese.
It's not just any keychain.
Oh, it's a voice keychain. Fuck me. That's going to be so annoying.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I respect that so much. That's really smart. It goes Bau Bau for sure, and Ruffians and huh? Next up is one I'm like literally like 0.5 points away from purchasing, is the Pero plushie.
The artist for the keychain is Hana87Z.
I love their stuff every time I see it around.
It's very cute.
This is a big old plushie.
I love this Ozki picture they drew. Sorry, go ahead.
Continue your excitement. The Pero plushie, it's really fucking cute. It's your boy. And then there is, oh no, the Fuwamoco glass set. It's really cute. Their merch is honestly pretty great. That's good all around. You can have the complete set for $130. Standout item will probably be the plushies, $29, and the glass set is $22. The keychain is also $22.
The happy's $57.
You probably shouldn't buy the complete set unless you really want a happy.
I fought myself about the Kiara happy for literally days. I believe it's no longer on sale now, but I ended up not buying it. I just don't have the cash flow right now to justify it.
Yeah.
And also I'm a fake fan, so. You, by the way, escaped something by the skin of your teeth while we were at Otakon. Oh. And you don't even know it.
I probably shouldn't know. I feel like this is mental damage.
Carlos knows what it is.
We considered it, and when you asked me if we were going to do it, and I said no.
No. We almost split the cost of something very expensive for you, Cameron.
Oh my god. I feel weird.
Something that originally was probably about $70 to $90, probably $90-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably why I was upsetting, was that it's higher priced than it was when it was $90.
Oh, it was a lot more expensive. It was a
Yeah.
limited run item, but it's from one of your favorite VTubers.
I have a lot of favorite VTubers.
This one's a rat.
Oh, it's a Bay item.
Yeah, it's a Bay item. Now, what could Bay have put out that you would be upset to own?
Oh no! Oh, her fucking Docky. Yeah,
There was someone reselling her Docky at Otakon. Look at me. I like you.
yeah.
You're a good guy. And it's fun to torture you. But it is not $250 fun.
Nick, friend, I appreciate you thought of me. I didn't get that on purpose.
I know. And I regret not buying it for you because it would have been funny as fuck.
I would literally look at it and go, huh.
In my mind, I know that like if I want to spend a lot of money, I can make Cameron really uncomfortable.
It's not hard. You can make Cameron uncomfortable with so little money.
Actually, that's fair. There's a lot of cheaper ways to make Cameron uncomfortable. But I know this one will hurt you on a deep level.
Pretty profound. It's like,
It's also like Bay's Docky is the least lewd fucking Docky on the planet. It's just cute.
it's cute. It's just a philosophical thing going on.
Oh, you don't want to sniff the rat while laying in bed?
I was going to make a joke and sniff it, but that felt weird. I'm not that.
I love the line.
No one
That
can
is
match
the
my
line.
freak.
Unfortunately, your head is in a very bad place to be doing that.
That's true. You lean over and take a sniff. We know exactly what you're getting.
I'm so sorry. Are your parents nearby? Can we get you home?
Nasa's a dragon. She's 8,000 years old.
And her dragons are her parents are 60,000 years old. Let's get her home.
I don't know what her canonical age is. How old is Nasa? If you know in the comments.
Nasa, leave a comment down below. Please clarify if you want it taken down gladly.
Did I tell you that eventually she did reply to that thing, that Photoshop I did?
The thing you did to
no.
upset
Yeah.
her.
It wasn't to upset her. It was to make fun of her. It wasn't also to do that.
Drake and Josh Ash logic system.
I photoshopped pool noodles onto Nasa's horns and then sent her the picture, and I was just like, safety first. There was like a 2-week period of nothing, and then she liked it. So I guess she just didn't check her art tag for a while.
It takes a bit to keep up with that stuff.
Oh, God,
Especially
yeah.
when you're busy.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing.
We
It's
never
like,
check our tag. I haven't been missing all that.
God. If you have fan art of us, go ahead and tag us on Twitter. You just add us at this point.
Just DM me.
But also, why? And stop.
No, don't draw me like that.
Oh, I didn't realize I could fit that many in there. It's a lot of hot dogs. I must have been hungry.
Hey, you know who else is hungry?
We're not using that as a transition.
That's all I wanted to hear you say. Mission accomplished.
I don't respect you or me, but I do respect the talents of Hololive's third generation.
That might have been the best segue we've done so far. That was perfect. Perfect setup, perfect delivery.
Oh, God.
Flair Noel.
Just like a child, delivered with care. Take over, Cam. I need a drink.
The fucking Dalai Lama of introductions. Hololive third generation, the fantasy generation, has had their anniversary life. 5 years, was it? I'm guessing. Anyone hard confirm?
I think it was 5.
It felt big. Flair, Noel, Marine, and Pecora. They are performing on a stage which I recall went through a lot of different artworks, just depicting a bunch of different places.
It was insane the amount of like effects they had for this.
Oh my god, yeah. So it's a big deal because for those of you who have been around for a bit, it kind of goes without saying that Hololive third gen, I don't know if this is hyperbole, and maybe there's a bigger gen. To me, in my heart, third gen feels like the first huge success. Like, this is when Hololive started going fucking insane.
Well, Flair and Noel are just, they're popular enough. They do very well for themselves, but Marine and Pecora are like Juggernaut's top 5 of the VTubing world.
Yeah, like the literal VTubing world. Like, Marine does these insane projects, and there's so much fucking respect on her name that she single-handedly has made the entire age range of 30 attractive again.
Marine has 3.34 million subscribers.
She has normalized being 30.
Pecora has 2.56 million subscribers.
It's also worth noting that Pecora has a lot of fucking pull.
Noel has 1.92 million subscribers, which you might not realize because we are Kaigai Niki.
Yeah.
We are Westerners. But Flair and Noel, like Noel has 1.1 million subscribers. Like they both do really well. They have more subscribers than most people will ever see. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're in the top 1% of YouTubers probably. They're just they're enormous.
So they're insanely successful, and just in general as brands and things. Even though that's how many subscribers they have, I promise you way more people know Pecora exists. So for this generation to have a concert feels like a big deal. And during this concert, I saw only like a flash of it, but apparently they talk a bit about their years at Hololive. Carlos, did you pick any of this up?
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of referenced it and talked about it. It's like, hey, it's been 5 years. We're still going strong.
Down one member,
yeah,
but still going good.
So during this, they performed a bunch of songs. I'm going to read through it and react raw because I just saw a song that made me go, oh, I might actually have to listen to some of this.
This is a fantastic set list.
I want to say one thing real quick. As a group, they're Hololive Fantasy. That's what
Hololive Fantasy.
That is their generation,
yep.
third generation. I never knew there was an official logo for Hololive Fantasy. And it's in the Final Fantasy font.
Oh my god! It's so blatant.
I never knew that.
I never knew that.
I knew it was fantasy. I didn't realize there was a fucking logo and it's a direct rip-off of Final Fantasy. Sorry.
No, that's fair. That was a good revelation to interrupt with.
Okay, go ahead then, please.
I'll read through the song titles this time because it's so rare because I don't really watch these. Reality Fantasy, Rhapsody of Blue Sky, Dragon Maid OP, let's go!
Yeah.
Fucking love that song. Pecora sung it. She actually has a really good voice for it because she can do that na 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 na.
It's interesting when they match the voices to the songs sometimes very, very well.
Sometimes they do, I was thinking. Clear Skies from Freerun. Is that the OP or ED?
That's the OP, I believe.
It's probably the OP.
Also, I like how they had Flair do this as the half elf.
I don't think Flair is as clueless as Freerun.
No.
Freerun as a show is literally just waking up 100 years later and going, oh my god, he was into me. God damn it. Bling, bang, bang, born by Noel. They certainly picked the character that would look the most interesting doing the dance. Omnidirectional Beautiful Girl by Marine. I don't need to know anything about this song. Perfectly. Perfect. Evening Song with Flair and Marine. Chala Head Shala with Pecora and Noel. That's not the song I'd pick for anyone, but sure.
Pecora is still in her Dragon
Oh,
Ball phase.
duh, she's in her dragon. Dude, when Sparking Zero comes out, Pecora's gonna fucking pop off. That's gonna be a different era. Dash Diversity with Flair and Noel. IO Bow, A Bow, fuck you, AIBAO. Leave a comment down below. Dance Hall with Marine and Pecora.
I bow.
Thank you for the comment. Then they launched Fireworks, and then they went to New Treasure Island like the Muppets.
Is that Adventure Island or Treasure Island? That's Treasure Island.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Leave a comment down below. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Gonzo.
Gonzo's good choice.
Gonzo was always my favorite.
No one's out here knocking Gonzo.
When I was really little, it was the Count. Sesame Street.
I feel like oh yeah, Sesame Street too. I feel like I'm a Kermit purist. Like Kermit's pretty good. Kermit's what the appeal of Kermit is he's just a guy. Right?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
So, Carlos, is there anything you'd like to bring up about the concert you actually watched?
Oh, it was just a really well done concert. With them having so many juggernauts too, especially in a big group concert, they really pulled everything out for this.
Yeah, just the lineup alone is fucking insane. And then just remembering, oh yeah, this is all the same gen. Like nothing artificial's happening here. This gen just fucking rules.
Yeah.
You're completely right about them being like the first banger ass generation that just blew up.
And that's wild to think it's uphill from there.
Yeah.
But, that's what happens. You get a really good gen, and then all the other gens can build on their shoulders. And that's been happening since the start.
A rising tide lifts all ships.
Oh, my golly. I wish I could lift a ship. Unfortunately, I'm too small.
You'll get there someday.
Dude, that means a new, better podcast is going to form. Super Chats Gen 2. Auditions open now.
Oh, my God. Contact us below.
We have to fight with the second generation.
We're just a podcast network in the end of like 10 years.
And they just keep covering subjects we cover. Like, please don't step on our toes anymore.
You have to. Your podcast has to be about enthusiast automobiles.
Super chat Gen 2 fantasy.
I make occasional cameos where I'm literally like, I don't know, the GTR is great. It just doesn't speak to me personally. I'm a Mini Cooper guy. Like,
this is so stupid. Good.
if we ever interview Kiri Kilovolt, I'm gonna have such a time. Really, the R34 GTR is your favorite car, Kiri? Wow.
So Cameron, what do you think? I'm pretty far in Zenless Zone Zero right now. I started it at the beginning of this episode, and I'm actually really far.
So good.
So, sorry, Carlos, we spun off on it in a bit. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up?
No, it was just a very, very good performance.
All right, but Carlos, is there anything else you'd like to bring?
What if we... No. Not a Carlos brought up everything he wanted to bring up, because he actually saw it. It's time to talk about Hololive Gen 3 5th Anniversary Celebration merchandise. There's merchandise. First of all, there's a random square button badge. Drop your shit and buy it. 1 out of 8 designs will be chosen at random. The designs are the girls.
These ones are square.
They're fucking square, and you're a square yourself, unless you buy like 12 bags to get each of the designs, you nerd. You don't get to choose. Welcome back to Random Chance. You can also get square pocket-sized tote bag. It has the catchy catchphrase, Square of Magic.
Which is the name of the event.
Yeah. A clear pocket on the front. So if you ever wanted a bag that shows people what you own, there you go. Next up is the Bromide case. It is a case not dissimilar to a college degree, which you may or may not have, displaying a message from various talents from Hololive. If you do have one, throw it in the trash. That got you nowhere, unlike Hololive Gen 3 Fantasy.
Got you all the way to McDonald's, huh?
Too real. We're sorry. We're so sorry.
Very sorry.
Let me just scooch on past you. The stage acrylic diorama stand, 4 types.
Yes, one for each.
These are really nice.
They are really cool.
They are really cute. It's the key art of each of them in their unique uniforms for this fucking concert. Go off, Queens.
Oh, but Flair. Oh, it's so good.
Remember what I said about Happies, though? Because we got 4 more fucking Happies.
Hololive has very suddenly gone full happy kill.
They've gone full Happy Pill. They must have, like, bought someone.
Like in the past like month, it's been Kiara, Fuwamoco, and now all of Gen 3. They all have official happy coats now.
Yago, I have some really upsetting news. We've been doing concerts for almost 7 years, and we haven't made a single happy. I don't understand. I thought we were Oh.
That does not make me happy. That makes me sad.
Well, this whole year just has to be happies then. Okay, so I just want you to know that the first check we tried to send went to a funny company. How do you feel about chairs?
Chairs are good. Chairs are good.
As long as you can have a happy to wear while you sit in your chair.
A happy chair.
I sit in my chair. I put on the sleeves of my chair. I am at peace. I stand up, taking my chair with me. I go to the concert. Security cannot stop me.
I sit in the Suisei chair. I wear the Suisei happy. I am Suisei pleased with myself.
I am Suisei and I am happy. Okay, and there's also square ear cuffs.
I have no idea what this is.
I think these are legit supposed to go on your blab blues.
What? And you mean your ears?
Yeah, this the
ears.
blabbing part.
Oh, okay. These are the yap receivers.
What?
They receive the yapping of the Vtubers.
Oh, yap sievers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I go by different lingo. I come from different squares. I'm in circles.
Carlos, did you have something that could probably pull us out of whatever the fuck we're doing?
Absolutely not. We are too far gone.
Excellent.
So good merchandise. I highly recommend it. It's time.
Spend your money. Spend your money.
Spend. It's time now for Nick's segment. Take it away, Nick.
All right. Well, welcome to my segment for this week. I don't normally like to bring these things up, but there has been a series of incidents recently, and we're going to start breaking them down. Chronologically speaking, actually, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the fact that the oceans, they're getting a little warmer than they need to be.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's one unsubscribble.
But we can cool them down with the beautiful, chilling voice of Tokiyama Towa.
5 scrimbles. Let's go.
I like, is this a competition? Are we seeing who can do the most fucking stupid transition at this point?
I will win. I got further in Monogatari than you did.
Hand hug. Yes. It's Tokiyama Towa's 3D Live. This one was called Colorful.
I did not write that down.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm a failure. That's me right there.
I'm too busy just watching all of these.
ChatGPT.
All of these
Hello.
lives.
There is a VTuber named Towa. What should be the name of her 5th live? Why am I getting to this sooner than you are?
It's called Colorful. I was right the first time, and I doubted myself like a fool.
Okay, here is ChatGPT suggestions. Celestial Harmony, Towa's Resonance. Wow. Eternal Bloom, Towa's Ascension. Starlight Serenade, Towa's 5th. Infinite Echo, Towa's beautiful. Legacy. I don't like that. If the concert's called Legacy, it feels like they're leaving.
No, that sounds like something bad happened. All right, let's talk about the actual 3D Live,
Yep.
Colorful, and yeah, it was a big concert. That's all. It was concert. It was really good. Started off with some solo stuff. She mixed in a bunch of different people. She did a song with Fubuki and Zeta. She did a song with Nene. She did a song with Tachibana Hinano from VeXpo. She did a song with Mio. She did a song with Bay.
Bay!
Bay was there. So let's just run through the songs real quick. It was Black Rock Shooter by Supercell to start off. Carlos?
Yes, huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
She literally started the concert off like 5 seconds into the concert, right up with that song. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
As soon as that happened, I was like, Carlos is going to like this one.
Carlos is active.
Yes. This activates all of Carlos's neurons simultaneously. Following that, we had a song called Yellow. Following Yellow, we had a song called Orange. Following that, we had Peach Blossom Love Song with Nene. Following that, we had Infinitely Gray with Fubuki and Zeta. After that, we had The Snow White Princess and with Tachibana Hinano from VeXpo. Then we had Eternal Silver with Mio. After that was Red Lotus Flower from Demon Slayer with Bay. After that, we had Blue Home. Then Purple Disease, the Roy remix.
Yep.
Very cool. And as you can see from this entire playlist, each song has a color in the name. Thus, the title of the concert, Colorful.
Yeah. every song was really good too, and
Phenomenal.
I love her. She has like a deeper singing voice for a lot of these.
Yes.
So she can do some really unique concerts because of it.
Towa's voice, in my opinion, is at her best whenever she belts and when she goes deep. Like, that is, like, when she's pushing on her voice, like, she is so fucking good.
Yeah.
She sings, like, normally when she sings, she always sounds good, too. But it's like, whenever she gets into it, I've noticed in the past that in the early stages of concerts for her, she has a little bit of trouble until she gets into the groove. But once she does, like, it's usually like 1 or 2 songs in. By the time she's done with like her second song, she's in the groove and she can just fucking haul on her music, and she just does really good stuff then.
Yeah.
And she does a really good job in this concert. It's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's some conversation with Hinata from VeXpo apparently at some point here.
Yeah, they talked for a little bit, and she's like, I'm from VeXpo. I'm a gamer. You're the idol here. Dancing's too hard.
Dancing do be hard. So that is very fair. So yeah, if you want to just listen to Towa sing really well for like an hour straight, here you go. There's a lot of cool guests. The songs are all very fun. There is merch available. You stay away from my merch this time. I got this one. The Tokiyama Towa birthday merch complete set includes a holographic acrylic panel of Towa lounging in a pool tube thing. A Master Towa and the Four Seasons random button badge. It's a badge gotcha. That's the way it goes. A Master Towa's plushie by concert outfit. That is a weird way to phrase it. It's a plushie of Towa wearing her concert outfit. Looks really cute. A Kenzoku crossbody bag, which Kenzokus are her diehard fans. And then a bonus Checky style bromide card. You will not get a signed one. Those are sold out, but you could get a stamped one if you purchase now. All of it's very cute. Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now.
I fucking love bromide so much.
God, I love Checky style bromide cards, which is just a fun way to say Polaroid. Any thoughts on this, boys?
Man, this was like one of my chill streams of the week, honestly.
Yeah,
just listening to her sing.
I threw it on in the background. I paid attention to it at the outlet. At different times, I zoned in and out. I was working on other things while watching this, but it was a very good concert. Beautiful. Loved it. What did you think, Cameron?
I learned it was happening today.
Cool. Would you like to learn about something else, perhaps related to pigs?
Oh, new notification on my YouTube. Miori is back.
Good. Hell yes. She was out for surgery, right?
Yeah, she said that she was back from...
She had a ruptured disc, I believe.
Yeah, she is home now, and I literally just, like I said, got a notification that she's already back to streaming.
Welcome back and congratulations on your recovery.
It's been like 24 hours since she left the hospital.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So,
she doesn't seem like she has a lot of quit in her.
yeah.
So, there we go. Also, the next big topic for us is Haachama's 3D Live. Haachama, you see, had an evil plan to make everyone love her.
Okay.
And she did it by singing.
Oh.
This was a normal 3D Live, I imagine.
Perfectly normal.
Nothing strange. I'll just run through the songs real quick. It's all good. Started off with Bling Bang Bang Born.
Yeah.
Normal performance of this, I assume?
Has to be.
Completely normal. Nothing weird at all.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I wouldn't want weird things to happen for her 3D Live.
Okay.
Following that was Yokai Gymnastics first with Luna and Kanata. Then we had Sweet Magic with Kaori. Then we had Love So Sweet with Watame. And then we had Beautiful Woman with Matsuri and Nene. Mm-hmm. Following that, we had Recommendation for Legal Flying, which is by Creepy Nuts, with Laplace. Then we had Excuse My Rudeness, but could you please rip with Callie.
Oh, that's mean. That's borderline trolling.
And I guarantee Callie had so much fun doing that.
I'm pretty sure through most of the performance, Callie was facing away from the camera.
I'm scrolling through. I gotta see her choreography for that.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely bullying, by the way.
That is so bullying, but I bet she actually does really love the song. But Callie has borderline disowned it.
Callie's like, fine for you, Haachama.
Yeah.
Literally never again for any other reason. Though.
Haachama can ask for it, nobody else.
You can't say no. You cannot say no to Haachama. I don't know why you would even think of it.
They're having a lot of fun. They're having way too much fun.
She gave Callie the puppy dog, guys, I bet. And that's how she got it. Following that was Karate by Baby Metal with Ame.
I think this is the first time anyone's asked for Ame for the concert. That's great.
Blonde Girls.
Blonde girls.
Ame, and then it was metal too.
Fucking Baby Metal.
Oh my god, Ame's just having a blast.
After that was YouTube theme song.
I looked it up. That's really the name of it.
By Hikakin and Seiken with Fubuki, Matsuri, and Aki. After that, we had Perfect Human by Radio Fish with Polka and some backup dancers.
Yeah, those are some backup dancers.
It sounded like Gangnam Style.
Oh, God, it's the pigs, but they're wearing suits.
Polka's perfect for a Haachama concert. This is scary.
So good.
Polka, my beloved.
And then we had Ban RTA, a new original song.
Yep.
So a perfectly normal Haachama concert. Nothing strange, weird, or out of the ordinary.
God, this was so fucking normal. I was bored to tears. Just so normal.
So for those of you that might not know, almost every single one of these songs was a rap song.
Oh my god, you're right.
It was either rap or a like alternative rap of some sort.
Haachama is very normal. Aye. Anything else we'd like to say, point out, appreciate, enjoy?
It's a very Haachama concert.
This was one of my highlights of the week. I had so much fun with this. She's so weird all the time.
I do love Haachama. She's always herself. She's always original, and she's always great, frankly. So there you go. If you'd like to see Haachama just Haachaming everywhere, she goes Hacha, Macha, 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 Macha. Hacha, 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 Macha, Macha, Macha. I gotta go for some matcha.
But Nick, I think we're forgetting something. Doesn't she have merch like every other 3D Live?
Why, yes, Cameron, she does. She has.
She has merch of all time.
Some fucking merch.
What? No, that's not what the bottle's for.
Included in the set is a Checky-style bromide card with handwritten autograph. All of them are handwritten. There is no cutoff.
I might buy this because this merch is insane.
She also has a Hent shirt. It's a picture of her. It says, "Everybody say hentai."
What the fuck?
In English.
Great.
She also has a band button badge. It's her face. This artwork.
Really good. Tanya the evil ass art.
So, this artwork made me feel things. To the point where I looked up the artist.
Rare booth for super chats.
Whose name is Mekon_47 on the twits. A Mekon is a Satsuma orange, by the way, apparently. I learned that.
Live your truth.
I looked them up, found where they posted the artwork on Twitter, and commented about how much I love it to them. I love this artwork. It is beautiful, and if I ever had the money to commission an artist. Next up was Bath Water Bottle.
No. I thought we were done with this era. I thought we had learned.
And would you like Haachama bathwater? You're never getting it. Please stop asking. But what you can get is a bath water bottle.
Water. Okay,
That's okay. That's all like fine, probably a little weird, but nothing crazy. It can't get worse unless you look at the Tarantula plushie. It is a plushie of a tarantula Haachama that is, I'm not gonna lie, fucking horrifying, and designed by Nanashi Mume.
It's based off Mume's drawing of her that
Yes.
she's been obsessed with since the day she saw it. Okay, boys. Which one of us is getting the plush?
Design draft in the official credits by Nanashi Mume. I'm just saying, God damn it.
I might buy the whole thing.
It's
Okay.
really tempting for the Tarantula.
This is some wild stuff. And also, just because I don't have to worry, if you buy it, the whole set, you just get a signed autograph anyway.
It's true.
We just need one so we can hide it in the corner.
Just put it up way up in the top.
Yeah, put like webs in there and then put her in the web.
Oh, that'd be so fucking good. You're a thinking brain man. I like it.
It's true. Sometimes I do some thinking.
Additionally, there is the situational voice pack. Quote, "You're coming to the bath with me,"
Haachama, why?
which is a part of this set. All of this entire set can be yours for the low price of 86 United States dollars.
What a deal.
$86 gets you an autograph from Haachama. That's fucking worth. The shirt's $29. The badge is $4. The water bottle is $16, and the Tarantula plush is $32. The voice pack is $8. Here's a preview. That's all you get.
Oh my god, I can't believe she went there.
Buy today. Buy today. God damn it, please. What a fucking thing Haachama is. I love Haachama. She fucking cracks me.
She's such a weird.
All right. Any other thoughts on Chama 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 Chama?
No.
This was so good. I loved it.
I'm just gonna say it. Bitch made pasta. Bitch made pasta. That is how I was introduced to Haachama. Was the video she made of her making pasta called "Bitch Made Pasta." I fucking love Haachama.
I can't believe she got away with having a T-shirt that just says hentai on it.
Everybody loves hentai. Oh. All right. Any other 3D news that we'd like to cover? Anything else we'd like to say?
We've made it out of Concert Alley. We still have a couple more. A very big in-person one. I think that one will get some very unique coverage from us.
That'll be an entire episode, probably.
Yeah, honestly.
Just gonna be us talking about the concert, unless someone like
We're gonna go there and we're gonna leave the concert like, man, we had a good time. The shoujo's gone.
Hanashi Mume spontaneously combusted.
Ow! Ow! Help me, Daddy!
Not Gigi Murrin. 3 kisses. That audio clip of Gigi Murrin saying 3 kisses is the funniest fucking thing in the world to me, except for Chio Chompy crying. Chio Chompy put out a YouTube short that is just like, it's like choose your own adventure thing. And it's like, you find a baby dinosaur in the woods. That one. Just go watch it. It ends with you stealing the baby dinosaur's binky, and then she just goes, wah! It's like she makes this ungodly noise that is the funniest fucking noise I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not just talking about these things to avoid the next topic, Cameron. How dare you?
Yes. Okay. So that was our little happiness corner. It's time for us now to talk about some big boy subjects. We do have to steer away from it. This isn't bad news, but it's news. Like, this is some serious ass dad sitting you down for the first time to talk about how much money you're spending news. This is pretty serious, but it's not
I
sad.
would actually, I included the full or actual announcement that they released. This is from Idol Corp.
So for those of you who may not be fully in the know, Idol Corporation has been acquired by Brave Group. And a big part of the acquisition was that talents would be allowed to leave if they wished to no longer be a part of the new management or if they had different intentions. With the big caveat being, or I guess benefit, they get to keep the IP, which means they continue to stream as their old selves and leave the company. But we didn't know more details than that. And every single talent that made any sort of comment on it clarified, we're not really allowed to talk about it yet. We're all going to talk about it at the same time. There was no date given.
But that time has arrived.
Tuesday evening, we finished recording our episode and discussed it in detail. Come Wednesday, our news was invalidated. So we've gone around to this pretty late, but we all have a lot to say. So first of all, we know who's leaving.
Yes. I'm just going to read verbatim text from the announcement of basically further details. We want to start by thanking everyone for the warm welcome following our recent announcement about Idol's acquisition by Brave Group US. Your support and trust mean everything to us, and we promise to do our best to meet your expectations. We also want to express our gratitude for the Idol management team's willingness to work with us. Their cooperation is essential for a seamless transition and the success of our shared vision. This has obviously come from Brave Group, sorry. As noted in the previous announcement, when integrating Idol into Brave Group US, we prioritized giving every talent the freedom to choose their future with us. It was important to us that no one felt forced into a decision amidst such significant changes. We understand that transitions can be daunting, and working within a larger corporate structure isn't for everyone. Therefore, we are thrilled that Nikki Ray, Connie Confetti, Kai Saikota, Momo Otako, Poco Raccoon, Roko Rorin, Koa Akagaki, Lalabelle Lullaby, Ruby Runeheart, Taiga Torigami, Chikafuji Lisa, Enya Ignis, and Shabletonia have chosen to stay and work with us on growing Idol together. We are sad to see them go, but we deeply respect the decisions of Katarina Cutie, Fuyo Cloverfield, Juna Unagi, Rin Penrose, and Micah05 to pursue their paths independently. We are committed to celebrating their journeys at Idol and with a dedicated farewell stream in November. Under the terms of the signed agreements, instead of requiring any upfront payment for the IP, we will engage in a revenue-sharing model for 1 year. This arrangement ensures they can continue to grow their careers on their own terms, regardless of the personal financial situations at the timing of departure. We're also excited to announce that we will immediately start working on 3D model debuts for the talents who chose to stay. Regarding the debut of Idol Yen 3, we are committed to ensuring the highest quality debuts. To achieve this, we've decided to delay the debuts until October. Additionally, we will debut 4 talents following the departure of one of the upcoming talents. We are also aware of concerns regarding the delivery of previously undelivered merchandise. This is literally everything we've ever talked about, I think. We are taking steps to address these issues. We will attach a detailed shipping schedule for all pending orders in the replies. Should any delays occur or issues arise in producing the merchandise by the scheduled dates, we will provide refunds. Thank you for your patience and continued support. Warm regards, Idol. So let's break this down, right? Mm-hmm. Seems like the only way to address this. Lots of people are staying. That's great for Idol, I'm sure.
So
great for Brave.
Absolutely. I'd say the majority of people are staying. And I found this kind of funny, if you don't mind me saying. Both of the girls that you guys felt were going to leave stayed.
Yes.
And then my girl left. Which I was 50-50. I didn't know what she was going to do at all.
It's not surprising that... let's just jump into who's leaving, because that's the stuff that's going to be the noteworthy things. These are the folks that are changing things.
Yeah, so I can talk most about Rin, because I've been following Rin for a while. And I actually listened to her whole stream thing. So the only way I can really talk about her is to discuss a lot of her stream. I say stream. I watched her video, not her stream follow.
You can do that. I watched Fuyo.
Yeah, I see your notes for her. So I think
we can. I'll cover her in a bit.
So Rin Penrose starts with like white, black. She starts like, "My name is Rin Penrose, and I will be graduating from Idol Group in November." I have always wanted to do that. Okay, well, now we're done with the dramatic stuff. Let's get to the real details. And she talks about a lot of the stuff. And like, first of all, she's really optimistic about what's going on. She thinks this is good. Getting to keep your IP is unprecedented. And she brought up a different angle I never really considered. She brought up probably the biggest reason corporations don't actually let you walk away with IPs, besides the obvious, is if you leave an idol group and you get to keep the IP, it is now almost impossible for the core idol group to police their IP. Like, if they're still selling old Rin Penrose merchandise after she leaves, it's difficult to protect it if a third party starts making it, because they've already weakened their claim to it. So there's already that concern. That's probably also why we see all sorts of merchandise disappear after people get fired or graduate or etc.
Well, I'm assuming that's literally what the clause is in taking the IP as revenue sharing.
Exactly that. It also weakens your ability to protect your IP in general. Like, if you let one person walk away with the IP entirely untacked and there was nothing to it, then what's going on with these other ones? How do you legally feel about those? She brought up a really interesting angle, which makes sense because Rin spends a lot of time thinking about how the industry works. A lot of her biggest shorts are her talking about how corporations work, which is where I get to the part where I talk about why she was leaving. This was really interesting. I don't know if you guys dug in. Rin had already planned to leave Idol in general. She turned in her papers in June.
Yeah.
And they were sorting that out. She said, what I found really interesting, she said, if the acquisition happened a month sooner, she might have actually stayed. She might have actually stuck it out to see how it went. But no, it's a little too late. She said she never had an issue with a single talent. She named everyone, especially the one girl she gets to talk about with Pikmin. Thank you, Rin. I understand you.
I think it was Lullabelle, right?
I think it was Lullabelle. But she also like talked about what she didn't like. What she didn't like about being corporate is, first of all, she always got along more with the managers, which is such a Rin pet. She said in school she was always the student that would hang out with the teachers. So she just kind of preferred hanging out low key with her managers. She was just always closer with them.
Well, I never watched a ton of Rin, but I watched a bunch of the other girls, and she didn't.
Which means you didn't watch a lot of Rin.
Yeah,
Rin
exactly.
Didn't hang out
She
with
doesn't
them.
collab that
She
much.
really didn't have a lot of interaction with them.
Which is probably why I don't know so many idol girls, because Rin's my favorite. And girls out here not collab with nobody.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't really mesh a lot with the other talents.
She just
That's the truth
didn't
of
want
it.
to. She didn't dislike any of them. It's just who she is as a person. She just doesn't reach out to people. She doesn't socialize like that. So I liked how honest she was about that and how much good luck she wished everyone. A part I really found interesting during it is she did throw a little shade, not like hard shade. Don't take this the wrong way. She said the only part she disagreed with was upper management. Like she had a bone to pick with them. And she didn't say flat out. I'm going to fucking say flat out. It's probably how many times she's had to apologize as their biggest talent in her community tab for various failures, especially recently.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of heat to take if you're an antisocial person for a company whose emails you rarely reply to, in a team chat you rarely check, and a Discord you leave on red.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say the other thing that stands out as obvious is she's easily their biggest talent by like 500,000 subscribers.
Yeah, she
Like,
played the shorts game.
she will never have an issue. Like she could disappear today and come back with a new face tomorrow, and everyone would instantly be like, "Oh, I know
Yeah.
who that is," and then they would resubscribe to her.
I don't say it's to be mean, but you're already agreeing with me. Rin is the person who has the easiest time leaving. Idol needs Rin. Rin
Yeah.
doesn't need Idol at this stage.
She literally had so many subscribers that she probably had almost as many subscribers as the rest of the company combined.
Okay, get ready. This is the part I was going to talk about next. Welcome to Rin's final month's plan. She looked at the numbers. Already being acquired, she's either the second or most subscribed to English channel in Brave. Her goal until November, she's even posted a community tab saying the shilling era has begun. I am home. Her goal is to become the most subscribed to member of Brave Group, and then her words immediately die. Her goal is to shill as hard as possible, get more than 1 million subs, become the #1, and then die.
I don't know. I get the joke. I do. I don't feel like I appreciate the joke personally. Like it's not a joke for me, but at the same time, I get what she's going for.
It's the shilling era.
But either way, I respect it. Like she's not gonna have any issues going independent. She's definitely gonna be fine on her own. And if the camel's back was already broken, there's no fixing it at that point. But yeah, hell yeah, go for it. Frankly, the only other talent that has significant numbers is probably Micah 05. She has like 150,000, somewhere in that range.
But that had literally nothing to do with Idol.
No, she showed up and hung out for like 3 months, and then she was like, "All right, I'm out."
Yeah.
Like that's basically the whole thing. Yeah, that one is kind of expected. Again, she's got big numbers. She was fine on her own. She showed up for a while, and she was just like, "Okay, whatever." And now she's out again. I don't know a whole lot about her. She's Spanish-speaking talent. That's going to be whatever it is. Juna Unagi, she's one of the bigger ones too, I believe.
She has, I don't think she's quite hit 100K, but she is very close.
Yeah, she's at 83,000 right now, but she also has like a pretty strong individual streak, and I've seen her collaborate with other folks outside of Idol probably more times than I've seen her collaborate with folks in Idol. I haven't watched to see if she's put out anything specifically about it. She does have an amazing singing voice, though. I will say that. But yeah, she's basically, I don't know if she's said why she's graduating or anything.
She is, unfortunately, I didn't get to her.
Yeah. So I don't know a whole lot about her. Can't speak to her. But yeah, that's it for her as well. And
yeah,
then,
for Katarina, I was actually very surprised that she was leaving. I know she's also very independent on her own too. She's definitely not as big as the other ones that have been leaving. But I've seen for the last few months especially, she's been putting a ton of effort into collabing with people. So it seems like she's been really preparing for this for a while, or at least like pushing harder than ever to grow her channel.
And that's the thing is like, she's right around 42,000. She's probably gonna be fine on her own either way.
Yeah.
I don't know what her like stream numbers are or anything, but she's also got like a really different sense of humor.
She is pretty wild.
Yeah. So she posts a lot of stuff about like, I don't know, her Twitter's another fucking level. She has sub accounts and things. Like she's got stuff going on. She has a lot more like she leans a lot towards the like lewd stuff. And,
She has an
like, memeing
18
and
plus
shit like
Twitter
that.
account that you have to apply to follow.
Yeah, so she's always had a slightly different like feel to her than a lot of the other idol girls in general. Basically, is the way I feel. So it kind of makes sense that she would be splitting off too and doing her own thing. And again, they get to all keep their IP, so that's pretty cool for them.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Fuyo?
Yeah. Fuyo, I was also pretty surprised for. So I actually, she's one of the ones I watched the most. And so I watched her stream where she talked about it. And she had a lot to say about it. Basically, it came down to this was, like we said, the only chance she was probably ever going to get to own the IP was one of the things. And the other big reason that she had for leaving is just her generation is dead. Like there is literally her generation, Pochi Maru, Yuku Yurei, that are both graduated already. And then there was Rin Penrose and Juna,
Who are graduating.
who are also leaving.
Yeah, so yeah, to be fair, Nikki Ray is running into a lot of the same feelings right now.
She's the only one left of her gen, yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, she's actually been like on Twitter. I don't remember. I think it was somebody from Endless, but she was just like, "Please adopt me into your generation." Like she's like, "I'm the only one left." So
yeah.
it is. It's nice that she's like sticking around and doing more of it and everything, but I'm honestly surprised she's sticking around at this point because it
Yeah.
feels rough for her right now, and I feel bad.
Yeah. I think she'll be okay. The company will help her out.
Yeah, I think it probably will be a thing where they reorganize everybody that's left at this point.
Yeah.
Into just EN and ES, and then go from there with the new generation, probably
Yeah.
of ES, or sorry, EN3 as it were.
Yeah, but Fuyo had a lot of other things to say too. Like all of the equipment that they got from Idol, those that are graduating, they get to keep it. So that's a lot of expensive stuff they're gonna get to use. But I was a little bit conflicted on her because she was kind of dodging something for a lot of her stream, and then she got towards the end and struggled with it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to say it. She said, "I'm getting the IP, but I'm retiring the IP." I'm like, wait, you just talked for like 45 minutes about your future plans, and you're just gonna stop. She says she's retiring it for 1 year, meaning she doesn't want to deal with the revenue sharing stuff. But she also said that she has no plans even after the year to ever bring the Fuyo IP back.
Yeah.
She is taking it. She owns it. She said she will use it for fun if she feels like it, but she is done with the IP. So I was very confused.
I mean, I guess that's something they didn't really specify, is if you're going to graduate and you don't want to keep the IP, you would leave it there. But why would you even do that, I guess, at that point?
Well, she addressed that you could just optionally not take it and not worry about it, but she is taking the IP and is taking the revenue sharing deal, but is just planning on not using it. She just wants to own the IP, and
It gives her an option in the future, I suppose, if she ever does want to do something with it again,
yeah.
which is pretty cool.
But she also said that she was scouted by Idol. She didn't apply, assuming that they knew who she was, and she has some kind of audience out there somewhere, existing audience that I've never dug into her private life or her past life or anything. She must have something else out there that I just don't know.
Yeah, probably. And so that is all the standard, straightforward graduations, basically, coming from Idol Corp.
Yeah.
There's one weird one we have too, though. That isn't a graduation, but it's a little off the wall and a little strange.
This one was about as weird as the Fuyo one for me, honestly.
Yeah, so Momo Otako, who is one of the talents that I've actually followed off and on for a while, she's been not doing anything for most of the time that I started watching her after she went on a hiatus, and she was off the hiatus and back on it, back and forth. And I guess there was some issues basically with management and things with her where things weren't lining up, things weren't working.
She took a hiatus for health reasons and then just was never able to get back on her feet.
Yeah. And she's not graduating, but she is rebranding. So she's retiring the character of Momo Otako, basically. And she's going to be reestablishing herself in a new format within Idol, apparently, is the plan.
She's already changed her channel to like Idol Redacted or something along those lines.
Yeah, and like a loading screen and things.
Yeah.
So there's some interesting things because that's like a semi-retirement. It's really weird how that's working out, but
yeah,
I'm glad that they each have their own thing that's working for them, I guess. The fact that they've got these options and that they've got things going for them is pretty great, frankly. All good stuff. They're also working on 3D model debuts, as they said, which means that theoretically everybody that's left will get a 3D model before too long.
Yep, everyone who stays is getting one,
which is nice. Frankly, having 3D gives you a lot more options, as we all know. Obviously, we just talked about 3D debuts for like an hour, and then 3D lives and stuff as well. So there is all of that. It's all available. It'll hopefully open up a lot of new avenues for them too. I think this is one of those things that Idol expanded very quickly, and so maybe it was time that they got some of these like creature comfort things that they should have been getting along the way.
Yeah,
it feels like. A new generation, Idol EN 3, will be showing up in October. Idol earlier this year said they had one major announcement per month in value coming up. So I'm glad that almost that things have slowed down for them, it seems like.
Yeah.
This is a major announcement right now, I guess, for August. But yeah, pushing that out, making sure they're doing it right, doing debuts sustainably. I mean, hell, I worry about Globy, which is another Brave group sometimes because they debut 8 talents at a time.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot. So hopefully this is just like they'll push this back out to be a more sustainable like rhythm of debuts and things like that. And then the merchandise stuff, which has been a thorn in Idol's side since the beginning, since the very early days. I'm guessing they got swindled. They had like a bad merch deal or something.
They might have. It happened to Phase Connect.
It's happened to a lot of VTuber companies. And so I imagine they got screwed over. Shit went sideways. Things didn't develop the way they wanted to. It is what it is. And just in general, as long as that finally gets sorted, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Because it's been forever.
I either want my merch or my money back at this point. So.
And those are the options that'll happen. So there we go. Anything else we want to say, point out, address?
It's going to be an interesting couple months for them. And then they're going to be switching, and who knows what'll happen after that.
There we go. So we've got a lot more independence for a lot of the folks that are trying to spin off, which is good, or the folks that are just want to be done. And again, the fact that they're doing the financial sharing thing for the value of the IP or whatever is really smart, because basically anybody that wants to keep their IP can just work as hard as they want using that IP for the next year. And if they make money with it, then they just have to share a certain percent. If they don't make money with it, they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Which is nice and very convenient. And frankly, none of them would have... I mean, there's a potential that any of them could have afforded the value of the IP, but that's very, very messy, because you have to get a value for the IP first. And then,
Yeah.
how much is a channel with 143,000 subscribers worth? How much is a channel with 780,000 subscribers worth? If it hits 1 million, how much is the value then? Like, it's one of those things where it's very messy, and this is probably by far the simplest way they could have done it. And it also allows the talents to have a financial option for it if it would be outside of their financials normally.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts?
Nope.
Cool stuff. Hopefully everything works out for them and everything is in place for them before too long. It's going to be an interesting few months for those folks. That much is for sure. Okay. Let's hop to the news bits. I'm going to get a drink first.
Okay.
Because I'm thirsty. And we're back. Hi. Breaking news. Breaking Dimensions, the Hololive... Shut up. Laptop, you're too loud. The Breaking Dimensions, the Hololive concert we're going to, they've put out the song for it. It's called Breaking Dimensions.
Oh my God.
It's an idol song. It sounds
think
pretty
they knew?
good.
Do you think they knew that was the name of the concert when they named the song?
It's one way or the other, I'm sure. Either they named the song after the concert after the song.
Oh my God. They need to get their shit together. This is confusing.
I'm writing a letter. Cameron, quick, drink gamer subs.
Okay. I don't know how I can get... I can't even stand... I give up. I can't even stand up. My chair's on, like, glue.
That's sad. Cameron Jai's in a glue trap ASMR.
I just remembered the scene from Shiko no Ko that upset me. The other one. It's the part where...
I was like, the one where the girl wears the other girl's skin?
No, it's the part where she puts ground coffee in her head and spits out coffee.
Oh,
that was really upsetting. I want to do that with gamer subs.
yeah. You put powder in your head and out comes anime girl thigh.
Drink up. Oh, God. I want to go home so bad.
It's late. We've fucked up several times already in our timing tonight. So we're just going to move on quick. Breaking Dimensions, the song is out. Check it out today.
It's an idol song.
Yeah, it's an idol
You
song.
will be... I like the dances a lot, actually. They're cute.
Very much. There's a cute shimmy at the 40-second mark. Love it.
Very good choreography.
Yes. News bits time. News bits. VeXpo, the VTuber, whatever.
Whoa.
Cam's back. VExpo has happened over the weekend. It is a big VTuber expo in Europe, the beautiful land of Europia. And there was a lot of VTubing that occurred. Many concerts, meet and greets, and cosplays also happened. I would have loved to have attended, but I would have had to go to England. So no thank you.
It's not as beautiful as Japan.
It's in Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. I will say two things that were cool. GX Aura, who I'm a big fan of, and Kilia Kuriyami, who I'm also a big fan of. They both did concerts there. There are a ton of other concerts, Mia Maria and a bunch of others, just tons and tons of them. All of them are very cool. There's clips posted everywhere. Go check them out. Very good stuff. Support your favorite folks. Okay? Remember when we talked about a Brave Group?
Yeah.
There's more news in the form of a bit. They started an animation department.
They must be doing well.
They are, I'm sure they are. They own VSPO. Brave Pictures Company Limited is what the company is called. That's basically all the information we have. I'm sure they'll be making animations for their VTubers and other things.
I'm sure. I really like it when companies make their own in-house animation studios, because then it gives them like actual freedom and complete and total control over what they're doing.
Yeah. I don't know. I like when Marine hires Trigger.
Yeah.
Because it's unreasonable. Yeah, but either way, it's cool that they're doing that. That'll give their talents a lot more stuff they can pull from, which is cool. Vallure has their own clipper program now. You can get paid to clip VTubers. That's right. I almost called them something mean.
Spicy VTubers.
Lewd tubers.
Icy calls them whores. I think it's okay if I call them that because she calls herself that.
Icy doesn't speak for the group.
All right, 1 whore and 5 women. I'm sorry, ladies. They tell me to shut up if I should. I won't listen, but you can tell me. You can check out their website. You get $2 for every 1,000 views on a clip of them and a $10 base pay. So you make a clip, you get $10. If it gets
How many dollars for 2,000 views?
2,000 views, that'll be $4.
We have made $3 with our best performing video so far.
We haven't made any fucking money ever.
But if we sign for Vallure.
We signed up for Vallure, we could.
Interesting.
But that TikTok I posted got like 35,000 views.
Vallure, why aren't we getting paid? I'm so confused.
That one was about Bibu. That's why people clicked it. Your pay is capped at 100,000 views or $210 per video.
That's fair.
That's a good amount. If you make 4 clips in a week, you can make $840.
That is an insane amount of views for a Clipper video, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's not. They have to have the safety net in case some random video goes like turbo viral.
We have a TikTok with 35,000 views, and we do not deserve that. So I'm just saying. Assets are available to help Clippers make content. You can still fully monetize your channel as well, so you'll make money on the YouTube side. Full details can be found on their website. Any other thoughts about this? It's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, I'm really glad they're doing it. I'm surprised that, I don't know, it seems like they're offering quite a bit of pay for this, but at the same time, it's also risky and a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
there's a certain value you can't put on advertising, you know? Getting the name out there is very important. There are terms and conditions, again, on their website. They're worth reading through. Be 18 plus. They have the right to terminate the contract at any time. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of important little things like that. So read through them on your own time if you're interested in doing this, I'd say. Okay. Next up, an incredibly important Raora news. She waves at chat.
I see.
She was doing a collaboration and she got outed by Bibu. Because Bibu was like, I'm going to let everybody know that you, when you said, hello, Chatini, and you started your stream, you actually waved at the screen. And I was like, God damn, this Pantera is so cute. Very cute. Also, she waves when she says goodbye at the end of the chat, or at the end of the stream. And I just thought that was cute, and I love that little bit of inside knowledge. I wanted to make a point of it. Mozzu, Mozumi Peachy, as you might know her from Videre, is now Chibizu. She has a chibi form. She got a new model literally today, guys. It happened right before your very eyes on the Mozumi Peachy YouTube channel.
Ozichi.
Indeed. It's very cute.
Yeah, I took a look at it. It was really good. I was kind of confused when I saw the stream because I'm like, new model. Can you get better than the model you already have?
Her model is fucking excellent, by the way. But yes, no, she has a little chibi form now. It's very cute. She sang some songs, including that one country song about better think twice before he cheats. That one. About digging the key into the side of his 4x4, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, it's a really cute little chibi model. It's exactly what you would think it is. There's even a chibi Mozumite. There was a Breaking Dimensions news stream hosted by Iris, Bibu, and Bay. Had music quizzes and a bunch of other cool stuff and a cool promo video with a full key visual reveal.
Yep.
It's a very cool picture.
And at the time of this, the Breaking Dimensions song was not out yet. It literally just came out a couple hours before we recorded.
Just in time for super chats.
Yeah.
We timed it right, boys. They did a bunch of other things during the stream, including haiku and poem writing, things like that. And they announced a gigantic merch drop, aka round 2 of merchandise for Breaking Dimensions. So you can get the t-shirt again and the towel, but now you can also get a big fan.
Oh, I am a big fan.
Approximately 38 centimeters by 21 centimeters, and it comes with a storage bag.
Yes.
There's also original keychains for literally each of the 15 talents. And there's also a special acrylic stand for each of the 15 talents.
And I'm going to mention something real quick. For any of you looking at this thinking, oh boy, it doesn't ship till December.
Yes.
Please don't. Not for the reason you think, but just to have it, okay? You're not going to get it in time for the show. Be realistic, please. That's not how it works.
This is like for the folks that are going, so we have cool things to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, those acrylics that they have there, they are, you can swap them out. They have like a big stand that you can plug them into, and they're swappable, so you can mix and match and make whatever groups you want.
And as always, if you buy Fuwawa or Mokoko without buying the other, you're Satan. Why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Good Lord. They really shouldn't sell them individually.
There's a reason they took on sisters. People like you.
You're goddamn right.
I can't just buy one. We know.
You can't separate them. They're a bonded pair.
They're like birds in the wild.
But yes, any one of these stands that you buy has at least 5 spots that you can put people in on each of the stands, so you can buy like an entire generation and have all of them on one stand, which is pretty cool actually. It's a cool
This is
design.
basically knick-knack-a-thon. There's just so many knickknacks.
It is. There's also a giant acrylic panel.
Oh my god.
They have the big fully done key art.
Yep, has the key art, and it's 17 by 30 centimeters. There's also a laptop/tablet case.
Yeah, it was themed after the theater.
That's cool, actually.
That is a neat touch. The King's Theater, I believe.
Yeah,
The King. And also there's buttons. You can buy a button.
it's gacha.
Oh no, it's gotcha.
We should all buy one, and whatever one we get, that's us now.
No.
That's our new favorite,
No.
our new Oshi. I'll buy 3, and I'll do it for us.
All right.
Good gag. There we go.
We have to reach in and grab one at random.
Okay, here, close
It would be great if we all got Mogo-John.
say,
Oh god damn, we're all Mogo-Chan fans.
say when?
No.
Shiori.
You're a whore and a liar.
No, for real, like my mouse was here, so Shiori. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead.
Nick, say when?
When?
Mume.
Was that for me or you?
That was for you.
Okay, I'm Mume.
Carlos, say when?
I'm Mume now.
When?
Amelia Watson.
Based.
Honestly,
Here's the thing, and if I get any of the girls from Hololive in this Hololive exclusive contest, I'm winning. Like,
it's so funny.
I love them all.
It's so funny. I'm so funny. I'm crying.
It's okay. Take a nap, buddy.
The gacha stuff mildly annoys me though.
I actually-
I got you. Because it'd be nice to have.
I am morally
Yeah.
opposed to it. I'm opposed to it primarily because it's a company where so much of their merchandising is based upon the parasocial relations we build with these people. And now on top of that, they're adding an element of randomization. It's like, yeah, no shit, we're going to buy more than one because you won't give us the one we fucking want. It's a $4 button, Jack. Just let me buy it.
And
Can I pay an extra $1 to get the one I want, please?
and this doesn't even like fulfill the same purpose as like it normally would, because normally it would be like, oh, I'm buying a random button to go to the concert so that I can go talk to people and like, hey, you want to trade buttons? You can't do that here because this stuff doesn't ship until after the
Yeah.
concert.
It's true. Very true.
But yeah, more obligations aside. There's merch. If you're planning on going to the concert and you want memorabilia pre-shipped to you, this is how you do it. It will not be there in time. Don't delude yourself.
There you go. That's the important thing.
Yep.
That and Bijou is very excited to be a part of this concert.
She used to be just a fan. Now she's a real...
She was a fan at the last concert.
Now
was
she's a
being
rock.
proud. Now she's a rock. Rock on. Cheat Commandos, rock on. If you get that reference, sorry that your knees hurt. Hololive has new outfits. Fubuki, Flare, Noel, Marine, and Pecora have all received really, really cute new outfits.
They are for their big like fantasy theme they're going for.
Yes. Fubuki. I want to pet the Fubuki. She's very cute.
I'm not sure that Fubuki's is technically part of this.
No, she's just
She-
got like a really cute apron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just got another one that it's a similar style but brighter.
She has like a kipao, like a Chinese dress with like a really cute apron. That's cool. That's a cool design.
Yeah.
All the other girls seem to be themed a little closer together. A lot of plaid.
You
But
can
they
tell
all look really good.
You can tell exactly what they were going for, especially with Marines.
Tummy? They all look really good, though. I do like them a lot. Look them up. And there's too much merch right now. Lami, Fubuki, Noel, Flare, and Aqua also have individual merch drops. Aqua re-released her jacket and hat merch. Probably something to do with her graduation, which is impending soon. So, if you want merch, Lord knows you've got options. Hololive, they're a merch company in an idol outfit.
We're not going to talk about all of their merch for the next 20 minutes.
There's too much.
Yes, exactly. Check them out. Holoearth it got its 0.90 update.
I am begging them to change the name of this fucking game. I am begging them to change the name of their game from a conspiracy theory to a normal name. Every time you say Hollow Earth, I want to hear about the ice wall. I want to hear about the flatness of the Earth. I want to hear about what's inside the Holoearth and how it ties into Zenless Zone Zero. They need to change the name of this fucking game. Continue.
Cameron, counterpoint. It's a little funny.
That's a really good counterpoint.
Kind of makes me go tee hee.
I don't think they want you to tee hee, but go on.
Makes me titter a little. That's it. There's new it releases on August 15th. There's new transportation options, avatar customization, and fashion items. And what does building expansion mean?
There's gonna be more building
Yeah, for the building.
because it's like they're trying to make like a fucking Rust game. They're trying to PAL world it.
Oh my god.
It's Genshin Impact for Fortnite, please.
Can I blow up Marine's house?
No, because she didn't build a house.
Oh, why not? Does she not like Holoearth?
She doesn't like you.
Oh no.
I'd actually stop watching Hololive if even one talent disliked me.
Dude, if Marine messaged me personally and was like, I don't like you very much, I'd be like, first of all, I'd be like, I get it, but then I'd have to like actually reckon with those feelings and I'd be devastated for a while.
This is the most effective person's ever had on me.
Yeah, right? My god, real emotions. That's it for Holoearth update though. Kaminari Clara of Face Connect had her 40k sub celebration. She watched Magic Mike with chat. Ooh, sexy.
I stopped in to her stream because I'm like, all right, I'm not going to watch this movie with you, but I absolutely want to know what's going on in your stream.
Is his full name Magician Michael?
Well,
I left to pet my cat Sonic for a moment. I'm back.
your emotional cat.
Yeah.
Emotional support cat.
Oh, he doesn't fucking care about me. I know that. So she watched Magic Mike. She did not want to watch Magic Mike. She does not like the sight of male nipples.
No.
Don't blame me.
I like the way you phrased this note, so I will read it out verbatim. Clara is well known for finding male nipples uncomfortable.
Was she the
You're not supposed to have those, Clara. Why do you have male nipples? Additionally, I also find them uncomfortable, especially after a jog.
Leave a comment down below.
I had 2 jokes, I had to use them. She starts streaming exactly 27 seconds into the movie because of the male nipples.
No, it was exactly 27 seconds into the movie that male nipples appeared. And she immediately started screaming.
I thought she was
There we
trying
go.
to dodge the nipple. Some sort of nipple dodger.
There you go. She didn't realize there was a lot of nudity in this. It's a movie about strippers, Clara.
Male strippers with their nipples out.
I like, this is a really good quote. What sort of magic does this movie have? Does the wand choose you? Very good.
Oh, that guy's in Slytherin.
No, he's looking to slither in.
I can tell that by the snake.
That guy's got a Hufflepuff. And as we said earlier, Miori's out of the hospital. Congratulations, Miori.
Yeah.
Very good. That's actually really exciting. I'm really happy. I like when people get healthy. Music time, because we haven't talked about music enough this week. Nerissa has an EP out now. We talked about this. We're not going to talk about it again. Go buy it. Go listen right now. It's on Spotify. I haven't been able to find the physical version. I don't know if it exists. Haachama has an original music video, which is for her new original song.
The Ban RTA.
Ban RTA. Go check it out right now. She robs a bank.
That is almost definitely animated by Kanaru.
Oh God, yes. I could. There's Kanaru.
Oh, she has drugs and money.
It's a really weird video, as you would expect.
Haachama.
She starts like having like a shootout with small Ame.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my brain is getting Haachama.
It's a very entertaining video. Highly recommend you watch it. Let's see. We can't even describe it. It's her style.
I believe someone's getting Bibu taxed at some point.
Yes.
I see that. Oh my God.
Oh, she just blew up Hololive.
Well, rip. All right, that's cool. Noel has a new original song called Wander. It's a catchy song. What do you say about Wander, Carlos? Wow, what a cute video. Holy shit, she's drinking boba. She's eating a burger.
I think this was my favorite. Either my favorite or maybe my second favorite video of the week, like song video.
I really like Noel.
Yeah, I love this video too. It's so good.
If you're unfamiliar with Noel, she's the K-Cup Knight. She has enormous personality, and a great big smile. What?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. This is a really cool video. It's almost like a rotoscoped thing. It's really cute.
Yeah. It's her wandering around in her casual wear.
Yeah. Really simple really simple outfit. And again, really cool animation. And she eats a burger. Check it out now. Flair has a new music video for Marble Clear.
Yep. It's a
About this
very artsy themed one.
Yes, a lot of canvases, a lot of paintbrushes, tripods and things. Flair and Twin Tails. Big fan.
Yeah.
Wow, what a cute outfit, too. Long dress, long hair. Very cool. Very casual.
So yeah, good song, good video.
There we go. Check it out now. Regloss has a new official music video for Bubble Maybe. This is a group song of theirs.
Yes, group song.
This is what, their third, I believe?
I don't know. They do so much music. A lot of it's covers and some of it's originals. So I can't even keep track of it.
It is hard to, frankly. They do put out a lot of really good content. Either way, it's probably more than their third at this point, but it's definitely worth checking out. Wow, what a very thoroughly 3D animated video as well.
Yeah. They're keeping up their quality content. Like the videos are stylish, the song is the music is all catchy. So I've been enjoying it.
I'm just going to put it out there. Aokun with makeup. It's a thing. Wow. Hajime is being approached by a Toyota Prius.
Oh my god.
It's a really interesting video. I need to check these out. I actually haven't gotten to listen to a lot of music this week. I've been consumed with other things.
And there was a lot of music this week.
Yeah, exactly. And here's one for Carlos, because I know you love it. Hachi from RK Music Live Union has a new music video for Dusk. Tell me about it real quick.
It's a very, very chill song. They kind of like, they had her like animated, and then they placed the animated character of her in like a video of them going on a road trip. So they went through like the nighttime in the city and like the countryside, sunset. It's a very, very neat video and a chill song.
Yeah, it's a really pretty video. I like it.
So, yeah.
They end up at the beach. At the beach? Beach? Himamiya Rie from Phase Connect has a new original song called Summer's Mine. It's a happy song about her going out and going to the beach and stuff.
Yeah. It was kind of like almost date themed. It was very, very pink, very frilly.
What is this, girl stuff?
Yeah, and
I don't know about girl stuff.
the beach outfit too.
Yeah. It's a frilly swimsuit. It's very cute, frankly. Just got a... Wow, that was a shot they picked. Sorry, I've got the video brought up and they just like zoomed in right on... Just right on her genitals. Very impressive. All right. I'm sure it's a great song. Anything else about any of the original songs, folks?
Not originals.
Okay. Kaminari Clara has covered You by Ariana Grande. Excellent.
Yep.
It's always fun when they do covers of it, like just straight up regular English songs.
Yeah.
Wow, she picked a really cool video for this. It's just her with fishnets in a chibi form.
Yeah, it's a good cover. And I love how she's just like covering this random English song and she's supposed to be a Face Connect JP.
God, she's so Japanese. I'm sure she streams exclusively in Japanese as well and doesn't stream every day in English. God, I love Phase Connect. All right. Favorite stream moments. Let's go. Airi is back. She's still wearing a neck brace, but she's playing. She played Magic Mike Duel Senpai. Hear My Spell. Is this a game where you have to yell out spells to cast them? Is that what I got from that fucking clip you sent me? Because I was so confused.
This the entire game, it's a visual novel style game, except there's combat in it. As a magical girl combat, but in order to do the combat, it shows up a magic spell on the screen, and it tells you how it wants you to say the magic spell. and then a timer starts, and you have to say it properly on screen as it is. It picks up if you're saying the right words or not, too, in the style that they want you to say it in, and it records it. And if you succeed in your attack, then it'll start animating the attack, and it'll play your voice back at you that it recorded.
You have the chance to do the funniest thing, Cameron.
Well, $7.
It's an investment, I know, but it's an investment in our future.
I included a screenshot of it for exactly all you need to know on the right over there.
If this video gets 50 likes, we will do a group live stream where we play this together and stream it. 50 likes. I'm a whore right now. 50. I've said that word so many times since it entered my vocabulary earlier. I need to stop. It's an offensive word, even if it's really funny whenever Icy calls herself that. I need to stop. I'm sorry. All right. Cool game. I hate it.
Yeah. All of the art from it is AI.
Yeah.
All of it.
Excellent.
Not just AI, but like completely hideous AI.
They didn't even try.
The main character is a middle-aged balding salaryman that transforms into a magical girl,
Perfect.
and it's all drawn by AI.
I hate it. Thanks.
She hated it too.
50 likes. All right. Next up, Dizzie Dokuro's birthday was this week. She had a stream. A birthday stream where she had a donation goal of 10,000 American United States dollars.
Yeah. You know what she got if she managed to raise $10,000?
A pat on the back from a fish.
They promised her that she wouldn't have to do Phase Weekly anymore.
Can we do Phase Weekly?
She didn't raise enough money. It's still Dizzy's.
No. Dizzy's sad. Oh.
This stream was interesting. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but it's pretty typical Dizzy stuff. She was weird. She's the sad girl of Phase Connect.
Dizzy, if you convince the fish, we'll do Phase Weekly. Cameron will lose his mind. It'll be great.
I just won't have a lot to add. I already don't have a lot to add when we do Phase Weekly.
That's true. She has a merch set. You can buy a... there's a bunch of shit. Here's the only important thing. The sleep mask is the only important thing, right?
Yeah.
The sleep mask is the only important thing. It's a sleep mask with her boobs on it.
I don't have anything to add to Phase Weekly this week.
You can buy Dizzy Dokuro's tits and put them over your eyes. There you go. That's the sleep mask.
The
Cameron, I ordered 3. That's not Dizzy. You don't look to her for help. She's the good one. But she won't help you.
Then what's wrong with your company?
She is not helping at all.
Get out.
Nasa is a good girl.
Did you see NASA's tweet about this?
I did, actually.
She commented on it. I hope
She didn't just comment on it. She photoshopped herself wearing it, but not on her eyes.
She's a part of the problem then.
I really like NASA a lot. Utanase Nasa is like just one of the fucking gems of people. God, she's so fucking funny. So yes, there is a Photoshop out there of NASA. Mm-hmm. If I could find the fucker, but oh my god, Twitch is so fucking useless.
X, formerly known as Twitter, is a terrible website.
It's so fucking terrible.
It might just not pick it up because her name is not in English.
Found it. I always put an S in her name when there isn't one. It's Utatane. NASA.
Yeah.
Up. There you go. Is that how you wear this?
You have a very small chest, man, to be able to fit a sleep mask around it.
She's petite. The correct usage is to cover the eyes.
Oh, I see. She's out here selling merch.
I don't ever want to hear any gump from you guys. For
Gump.
Gump. I combined several words there. I meant guff. Nice plump guff. or gump, as it were. I don't want to ever hear any more guff from you guys about me photoshopping pool noodles onto her horns.
Clearly, you haven't gone far enough.
That's the thing. I should have. Let's leave this thought. All right.
I got one more thing about the stream that she did, though.
Okay.
She ended her stream, other than just talking a little bit at the end. The last little skit that she did, she turned a hand cam on. She had a pinata of her own head, and then she proceeded to bash it in with a hammer.
Smart.
And
Excellent.
pulled out one of those little money sprayers, and then sprayed money all over it.
Based. And real. And Dizzie pilled. Okay. So that's Dizzie Dokuro's birthday. Happy birthday, Dizzie.
Happy birthday.
I have a couple notes in here of things that I've watched in the past week. Kilia Kuriyami is back and she's streaming again. She has finished work on the shed. She has reshedded. And I really enjoyed this stream. It was just, it was a fin cam / hand cam stream. And mostly she was just chatting about the trip that she went on and doodled. She did a bunch of doodling. I joined in. I doodled a picture of her that was quite beautiful, in my opinion, and posted it online. You can find that on her Twitter if you like, @SuperChatsPod. I'm so sorry for what I drew. Yeah, but it was just, I think a couple hours of her just kind of hanging out, chatting, and it was really good. I really enjoyed the stream. It's just nice to have her catch up with everything. She showed some really cool pictures of her trip, too, and the fact that her dad bought a Stetson. There's a hat. It's a cowboy hat. Those fuckers are expensive. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. It was just fun. Good stream. Kiri Kilovolt's star sprint this week was Ashton Martin. Ashton Martin is some sort of a marmot / race queen. I think she's a chinchilla race queen. I like Ashton. I think she's really cool. And I really like Kiri. I think she's cool as well. So it was basically two car nerd girls just nerding out about cars. I'm like halfway through the stream personally. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. I like it a lot. It's just good stuff. It's just people chatting about stuff they care about. And finally, Ame, CC, Gigi, and Mooms played Borderlands 2. This was in celebration of the release of the new best movie of all time, Borderlands the movie.
It's $8.2 million out of a $400 million budget. I think it didn't do well. It didn't make back even 9% of its money.
Did you see Randy Pitchford was fighting people on Twitter about it?
Randy Pitchford is he's a failed magician at best and an actual bad person at worst. So Randy Pitchford can go suck an egg.
True.
It's funny to watch him fight people on Twitter about a movie he had nothing to fucking do with.
But the video of him on the set.
Randy, close your eyes. Open your eyes back up. You're defending the worst Kevin Hart film in years. And that's saying a lot for Kevin Hart films.
It's already a Kevin Hart film.
Randy, your director, he made Hostel? And you know what he did after that? He made movies so bad that when I left the theater with my friend, I told him, oh, the director's the guy who made Hostel. He said, why didn't you fucking tell me that? I could have told you it was bad.
Accurate.
Can we Indie Showcase next week should be Randy Pitchford so I can just fucking talk about how terrible he is.
It'd be worth it. He is not a cool guy from what I hear.
Oh, okay. This is the last bit of little trivia I'll put in. Hey, Carlos, who probably doesn't care that much about Borderlands. Have you ever noticed how Claptrap's voice changed in Borderlands 3 and they couldn't get his voice for the movie? That's because Randy Pitchford just punched him in an elevator and refused to literally pay him any money at all.
I did hear about that, actually.
Yeah.
Wasn't it something like whenever he was originally cast for the role, it was like small and he just didn't want money for it?
In the original Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel, especially in 1 where he first originally stepped up to do it. I'm sorry for the break from VTuber News. We'll get back to it. He did Claptrap pretty much pro bono. He had another role in Gearbox, but they're like, hey, do you want to do the voice? He said, yeah, I'll do it. And he did it. And it's like, wow, that's really good. Borderlands 2 comes out. They're like, do you want to do it again? He's like, sure, I like the character. Pre-sequel even. And that time he's a fully playable character. Come Borderlands 3, which is their next big budget reconciliation. Let's get our money all together. Take-Two wants this to be big game. He asks to be paid as an actor. As an actual actor. Because the actors are getting paid real money for it. And he wasn't getting paid diddly. for a full role, one of the most talkative characters in the game. And they told him no. They said, no, you can go pound sand. And he said, well, fuck that. So he's starting to think about how to leave. And then at some point, Randy confronts him, and it leads to Randy Pitchford punching him in the fucking eye. And so he left Gearbox entirely. And now Claptrap's voiced by a different character. Yay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. If you like Borderlands games, it's fine. I'm not gonna guilt you for that, especially the Tiny Tina game that came out after the fact.
Go watch Ame, CC, Gigi, and Mooms play Borderlands 2.
It's really fucking
funny. It's so good.
Gigi collabs exceptionally well, and also it's Ame playing games. I miss Ame so much.
It's 3 gremlins and CC.
How is CC? Yeah, CC. That's right. CC's the automaton. She's pretty straightforward.
You say that.
Straighter forward. I fucking watched Gigi and CC on the same day last week, and their streams were very different.
You know what I'd like to say?
Hi.
Thank you to everybody for watching.
Oh, hello.
We really do appreciate it. I'm going to call out a few people real quick. Phil Weasel, thank you for your comment last week. We're glad that we could explain things in a way that was easy and digestible. SDE 1994, can Cameron's love of Shiori beat the parrots? I said Cam's love of Shiori knows no bounds. Renson, thank you. He watched all of Rin's videos and about the acquisition and everything. And so he just really enjoys Rin. And I said, yeah, she's really funny, frankly. And then, of course, Darth DBzilla appreciated as well for your compliments. Thank you.
Thank you. Really, a lot of compliments on that one.
It's very nice. People are very friendly.
I'm expecting more of this episode.
Yeah. People downtown sure are friendly, though. I believe it was Jess on Twitter.
Jess,
thank you for your compliment as well, because they said that they really liked what we do, and I was like, thank you, that's very sweet.
Well, thank you.
If you have comments, you leave them on the YouTube video down below, or in the comment section down below the YouTube video. Blah. If you want updates on what we're doing outside of the podcast and other such things, and just memes that I make when I'm bored sometimes, you can check out our Twitter account. It's at SuperChatsPod. You want to chat with us directly? There's a Discord link down below. You can hop on the Discord, jump into the memes chat, share memes with us there, and have fun, and just generally talk about VTubers. It's good stuff. The audio version is available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you want to just listen to us while you're at the gym. And if you do, please review us so the algorithm likes us and feeds us to more people.
We need to grow. We need to grow. We cannot stop growing. We must grow.
The factory must grow.
The factory must grow.
Please share us around if you'd like in that regard. So we always appreciate that as well.
Shit, CC played Factorio. I barely watched that shit. Fuck.
It's hard to keep up.
The factory must grow.
The factory must grow.
I actually can't watch people play Factorio because it drives me nuts. If their iron's inefficient, I'm losing my mind.
There's been several streams I've tuned out of because they're playing wrong.
Factorio is
and it's a problem with me, and I admit that.
Factorio is the only game on the planet where I will get a little frustrated watching people play it.
I can't watch people play
because I get frustrated playing it.
But you know what you shouldn't be frustrated about? August 19th, it's Sayu Synchronicity's birthday. Happy birthday, Sayu. August 20th, it's Okami Mio from Hololive JP's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
August 20th is also Giga's birthday from V-Shoujo. Happy birthday. August 20th is also Girl DM's birthday, who's an indie. Happy birthday. August 21st is Haachama Iori from Face Connect's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
August 23rd is Lottie Shinju from Pixel Link's birthday. Happy birthday. August 23rd is also Taring Hughes' birthday from Globy. Happy birthday. And August 23rd is also Tricky Wee, who is an indie's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You never heard of Tricky Wee?
No.
Well, you should by next week. We'll see you then.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.